Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 15 on our $10 million sheep challenge, and we got a lot of work to do. I'm actually really worried, is this going to be the end of the challenge? I don't think this field here is actually going to be big enough to feed all our sheep. I might have to downsize the sheep pens, as in get rid of one of them, or might even get rid of both of them and get one that's smaller. I'm still going to keep sheep, no matter what. That's going to have to happen. But as far as being able to feed them and keep them fed, that's going to be an issue, most likely. But first things first, got to start with getting this food together and seeing how much it actually is. Might have to buy a windrower. I know I got something in the barn, in my shed barn area. Not sure what it is. I totally forgot what it was, but almost done mowing here, so we'll head back to the farm and check that out. If it's not a windrower, then that's going to be an issue. We're going to have to possibly buy one or lease one. But $85,000 in the top right there, that seems like quite a bit of money. It's I don't know. I really don't think it is much. Might also look at getting some sort of generator in to start getting some more passive income coming in. Don't know if I'll do a greenhouse this time around like I did earlier. Might do some sort of other generator, maybe solar. I don't know. I usually stick away from those. I don't like doing them much, but I might look into them now. All done here mowing up, and as far as sheep of the month goes, not going to do one this episode. Still waiting for more comments to roll in. They're probably going to roll in. I am picking up the production of this series as far as posting. Hopefully I can get at least 3 out a week. That's my goal. That's what I'm going for on this series. 3 a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I think. Don't quote me on that. Might have been Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I don't know. I'm going to try to do videos every day on this channel. Try to, of course. A lot's going on within my life right now, so that may change, but we'll see what happens. Got the mower backed in and detached. Now let's go ahead and look at that little blue thing, whatever it is I got there. It's either a windrower or a dryer or some sort. Gosh, I forgot the name of it. I just went blank. Totally went blank. I don't even know what I'm thinking of right now, but it doesn't exactly help me too much looking in the bottom right there and seeing the name of it, because I have no idea what that is. Let's see here. We'll even come in here to the vehicle workshop and still doesn't exactly tell me what it is, but I got a name here, GVS6U. We'll look at that in the shop real quick. That'll tell me what it is, where I got it from, because under windrowers, I will look and see what the name of it is in there. Tedders. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Tedders, brass dryers, whatever. GVS6U looks like it is under the windrower. So this is a windrower. Oh, I'm so excited about that. Now there's another issue. Let's look at that in a second. That other issue I have is in the bottom right, the fuel. The fuel is getting pretty low there. Gonna have to do something about that. And I believe a little bit further past our field is where the gas station is. I don't have anything at the farm for that. I was thinking about getting some sort of tank or hand canister, gas can, whatever you want to call it, to fill up, maybe out of the multi-fruit buying station. Don't know if I could do that or not. Kind of feeling I can't, but it was crossing my mind. If that actually works, let me know in the comments. Don't know. Talking about those hand fuel cans that you can walk around with on this game. Can you fill it up out of the multi-fruit buying station? That's the question. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I'm going to drop off this windrower right here. We're going to come back for it in a little bit to do this field work, because I got a feeling that's not enough fuel. You know, I really like John Deere and everything. Really do. That's probably my favorite brand. And the reason for that is, don't know if I told y'all in this series, I think I mentioned it before, that's mainly because my wife likes John Deere. I don't really care. I'm not picky. You'll see me use all kinds of different brands on here. I'm not no hardcore John Deere brand, but I'll act like it every now and then just because there's haters out there. Autosynchro and Rainbow Hacker Game. They'll hate on John Deere. People like that. So it's fun. Kind of like sports teams. I'm not picky on any sports teams or anything like that, but I'll pick one to usually argue with someone. But no, where I was going with this was, next time I go to get a John Deere at the beginning of the series, please talk me out of it, because this 20 miles per hour is driving me crazy. It's so slow. And usually John Deere is kind of a slower tractor compared to any of the other ones. Even starting tractors, John Deere's usually slower. 5 hours later and almost $400 less in our bank account, we finally got this thing topped off. And I probably should have looked both ways before jumping on this road, but now that I think about it, I believe I have some traffic disabled, because I have not seen a car in a while. And I think I did that early on because I was having workers drive around. Don't exactly got the money for that, so I'm going to do the driving myself. Turns out I guess I was wrong, because that does not look like grass behind us. That's hay. Oh man, this is not good. That's not too big of a deal. These things are actually fairly cheap. Let me go ahead and sell this one. I don't plan on doing anything with hay anytime soon or in the near future. I was talking about hay bales with that, that beller I sold off, that I shouldn't have sold off probably, but we'll sell this real quick and get a new one dropped in over here, bought, delivered, whatever. I guess they have the same name, and I didn't realize that. GVS6U, yep, they have the exact same name. I thought they had a different name same. Usually whenever I do them both in combination on a series, I'll usually have one color, one the other, because you could change the design color here as far as the spinny thingies, whatever they are. And one of them's actually a little bit smaller as far as width wise, but $1,300, we'll go ahead and buy that pretty cheap. Let's hook it up, get it going, start getting some straight lines here. That way I can actually pick these lines up. Took a little while, but all done with the windrow. Now let's head back, get our forage wagon, see exactly how much grass we actually have left. I believe our silo is completely empty, but I need to keep an eye on how much is here. That way I know if I can actually keep all these sheep or not, because I got to be able to feed them, and it's not looking very good. Dumping all the grass we have left into the silo, get a number off of that. Looks like 45,175 liters. Now let's see how much we can fill that up to. If I got to get more than one trailer full, I don't think I will give more than one trailer full, because this thing does hold a lot. I can't remember exactly how much. I think like 125,000 liters. It is a little unreal on the capacity side, but let's see if we can get it filled up. I'm hoping for a couple trips. I don't like to drive back and forth, but I need the grass that bad that I will do this drive back and forth. Oh man, I'll see y'all when I get a number though. So close to finishing this off. Now I got a little bit I missed here and there going around the edges, stuff like that, but so close. Man, let's get back over to the silo, dump this off, and come back for what's left. I don't know if I'm going to touch up this stuff I kind of missed on my turnarounds and everything. Not 100% sure on that yet. I probably should. I'm going to need every little bit I can grab. We'll go ahead and dump this off into the silo. 125,000 liters going in there. Got that written down. Now let's see how much we can get on our next trip, which is not going to be very much. Don't even know if it's going to be worth driving down there or not. All done grabbing all the grass that was left on the field. Even got the stuff I missed on the corners. And it's not much at all. That is getting horrible. 7,274 liters. Now that gives us a grand total of, I don't know. I'm not going to exactly add it up. I'll just do it in my head. I think that is 132,274 liters, if my math is correct. So 132,000 liters of grass to feed these sheep. And I believe we go through about 120,000 liters per month with both the pens. So we got a month's worth of food off that field. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Let me confirm that real quick, make sure I'm right on those numbers. As far as how much we go through, yeah, 60,000 in this pen per month, and then 38,000 in this pen. Wow, what is going on with that pen? Why is that one so low? That's very interesting. I thought they were both full. I'm not sure. Hopefully they didn't die off. I'll look at that in a second. Looks like the sheep pens are both full, and this is where I do the sheep of the month. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a sheep of the month of this sheep right here. Congratulations, you won sheep of the month. What are you gonna do with your winning prizes? Okay, sorry. Sometimes I go a little crazy talking to myself all day doing this. Now, I did mention I want to get into a little more passive income type stuff. I'm going to give this a try. I guess it's part of the Alpine Farm Building Pack. I didn't realize they had some rental houses up in here. Oh well, works out pretty great. Never tried it before. Hopefully it actually gives that $8,400 per month. And seems about right. I'm going to charge a ridiculous amount of rent here. A ridiculous amount. Wow, that is actually a lot now that I look at it more. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh well. I am actually going to put it in this direction right here. That way it could be more of a focus on the view for the tenant or whoever, whatever. Right here, get a nice view overlooking whatever's down here. That's the whole idea, and they're not affected too much by the farm activity that's going on around here. Let me put a little driveway in here. Doesn't really matter, but make it look a little nice. There it goes. This is all done. Got $34,000 left. Now, the reason I needed to do something like this is because we got a new expense coming up, and that is our loan. Our loan is going to cost us $4,640 per month. I believe that's all together. I don't know if the interest is separate. I believe altogether $4,640 a month. This house right here is going to end up getting us double that in a return. So our loan is kind of canceled out. As long as this does pay $8,400 a month, I know how those things like to fluctuate as far as the base game generators. So I'm hoping it does. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 16 on our $10 million sheep challenge. And yeah, no, I'm going to stop that voice. I don't know. I was watching an Autosim Crew video. He had a little voice change in his series. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna change my voice. Now, his was a lot more country sounding, but oh well, here I am right now. We're here bright and early in May, 8:06 a.m. Might be able to tell on the bottom right, might not. It's kind of hard to see, but we only got 7,571 liters left of food in this pen, and that is actually not good at all. Now this pen is definitely empty, but the one over here is really not that empty, but it's still pretty low. And the reason this is a huge concern is because we learned our grass field only produces 132,000 liters of grass. Right around there. I can't remember the exact number, but this one's only down to 26,000. And I did a little research and found out that wool will pay better We'll take a look at that. Now, I'm not sure about how much we produce. Also, before I forget, since we're here in the finance tab, let's go ahead and add our $300 for sold animals in the top left. Top left balance now should be $159,020. And if y'all are new to this series, that top left balance is what's tracking us to that $10 million challenge. I'm not trying to get 10 million in the top right. I'm trying to get 10 million in the top left from sheep and sheep products. And talking about sheep, we're going to be selling some off because I cannot maintain this amount of sheep. But I don't want to starve them necessarily, so time to get rid of some of them. Now, I don't know how much the wool and milk actually produces each year, but I do know the max values, and the max values are a huge difference. So that's why we're going to go ahead and just shut those down, go with wool. $1,200 for wool, high price. Max price for milk is $761, so huge difference there. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of those pins, get something smaller. I'm not sure what yet, but we're going to back that operation down just a little bit to keep it running. We're going to go ahead and get some sort of truck and trailer delivered over here. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to turn a profit on this or not, but I also don't want to spend the money buying one. So we'll just go ahead and find a cheap truck in here somewhere. Cheapest one I can. That way the leasing cost is the cheapest it possibly could be. And it's looking like, ooh, what do we got here? We got this Lizard for $84,000, but then we also got a TLX for $82,000. Now, of course, we're not actually buying that. We just need to lease it. $4,188. Not too bad. Let's see how much the trailer costs. And we'll see if we turn a profit or not. Here's the trailer I'm going to go with. Dragon's Den Production Extension Mod. Part of the Dragon's Den pack. It also holds a whole lot of animals. And I believe this is the one I used previously to sell off some sheep. And I did not turn a profit there, but I got a lot more now. So this holds 200 sheep. We'll go ahead and lease this. That's going to end up costing $4,080. To start off, as far as what I'm going to sell off, it looks like the max value for these sheep is right around $300 so far. I don't know if it goes up anymore. The age on this is 40 months. Now, this is because of a mod I have. I forgot what it was, but something about realistic animals or something. I can't remember the name of it. It's been a while since I've looked at that. But I'm going to go ahead and grab everything that has a value of over $200 up and get that in the trailer and start there and then see where I'm at. Apparently that value I was telling you was just for the females, because it looks like the rams are worth a lot more, and this one right here is only 16 months old and worth $366. That's pretty nice to know. Now it looks like the value is actually dropping here because 27 months, it's at 275. So I need to find that sweet spot in there where they're worth the most amount of money and try to remember to sell them off at that point. Just by looking through here with the animals I got, it looks like 13 months is the highest sell price that I have, but I also don't have any around 12 months. After 13 months, it seems to drop. Here's a 13-month one for $391. Here's a 14-month for $383. Now, like I said, I don't have any that's at 12 months, so maybe 12's the highest. Either way, I'm going to try to keep an eye on that and see if I can figure that out. So either 12-month or 13-month, I need to be selling these rams off for the best profit. I believe I still got plenty of sheep in there to sell off, maybe right around 100 more, but this is full with 200. Let's go get it sold off, see how much that money on the top left goes up, and also see how much that money on the top right goes up, because we definitely need some of that. Now, I don't know if it actually dropped over the month whenever I slept. It shouldn't have. It should go up, but I'm not sure because it's looking pretty low there for some reason. Well, this is a little unfortunate. It's gonna take a while. Now, I did already add the money in the top left from the $300 of sold animals already that sold off automatically. So I'll try to remember to deduct that, but basically how I'm gonna know exactly how much I need to add to the top left is how much is gonna be in my finance tab minus that $300 whenever I get done here. Not with this, but whenever I get done overall, because I only want to do it one more time. So let's get them all sold off, and I'll see exactly how much we got. I'm going to tell you right now, looks like it's probably some pretty good money because we are up to $85,000 in that top right. Now, I'm not going to change that top left quite yet. And how do I get out of here without hitting something? Ooh, this is a tight corner. And I hit something. I don't know. Can I go down that way? Yeah, looks like I can. But let's get back to the farm and see how many more are worth selling off or I need to get rid of so I can stay afloat. Now, we only have 121 rams in this trailer here. That is actually all we got left for the requirements I placed earlier whenever I said it has to be over $200 to sell off. And, and don't let that 121 fool you, because look at that. That's almost $30,000 right there for 94 of these rams. I am so excited for selling all these off right here. Ooh, we definitely making our money back, and this is definitely worth leasing that equipment. Might even look at buying it. Well, I don't know about this one. I'll have to look for something a little cheaper. Well, let me get these sold off, then we'll figure out how much that top left number is going to go up. So altogether there, total amount made from selling off those sheep so far, I think I'm done though, but so far was 88,106. Now it does say a little more over here because we had some from sleeping. Don't forget that, $300. So let's add that 88,106 to our top left. That brings our new total up there to $247,126. Quite a bit of money, almost $250,000. And I'm gonna go ahead and try this corner again. I feel like I can make it, no pit it. Nah, I'm still gonna make it. I ain't giving up on it. But so much money up there, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but that top right's up to $125,000. I think I got some pretty nice things I can spend that money on, maybe. And that might be this trailer and this semi. But let's see what's on the used market, and let's see if I can get something a little bit cheaper. Don't necessarily need to have a 200 sheep capacity quite yet. We're not that large of a farm yet. One day this will be what I'm driving around. Of course, I'm going to upgrade that engine in that semi to, what, like over 1,000 horsepower? Because I don't like driving this slow 52 miles an hour. I'd like to be blowing through here doing over 100. I did say I was going to go ahead and get a different pin possibly and put it all towards wool, but I changed my mind because these buildings are not exactly cheap. Don't want to waste my money deleting one, getting a new one, stuff like that. So here's the plan. I'm just going to keep a better eye on the levels of these animals, sell them off at best sell price, try to, and hope I could turn a profit on them pretty good, but I'm going to need something to move those animals. So that's where that $125,000 is going to go. But overall, we got 79 sheep left here, and they are all female. So the male pen over here, the ram pen, they're all gone, completely empty. As these females over here give birth to rams, I will move them over, start making wool, stuff like that. I'm going to keep it open. I like to keep my portfolio versatile, I guess. So we're making money from wool, making money from milk. You never know when the market will drop on one of them. Of course, that's not going to happen in this game too much. After looking at it a little more and weighing my options, I decided I'm going to go ahead and return the semi and the trailer that we currently have and get something else. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 17 on this $10 million sheep challenge, and I got some great news. This episode, we still get to keep the John Deere. We're keeping it. But we are going to get some new equipment to the farm. I'm pretty excited about that because it's going to be bigger, faster, and probably get the job done a little bit better. Now, let's talk about a few other things real quick. The Enhanced Animals mod is the one that I was using here. Still am using. Not was. I actually tried to delete it, but or remove it. And another mod requires that I'm using that's actually going to make us quite a bit of money late game on this series, which is going to be the butcher shop or something like that, and they require the Enhanced Animals mod. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to keep with those low prices of the sheep for right now. Somebody did say out there in the comments saying, hey, just take that mod off, make a lot more money. So yeah, no, it's not looking good right now. Either way, it's going to look good late game. But in the top left, we should have almost $250,000. That's good, right? This is what I'm going to end up buying right here. This Voltra T-Series for $101,000. Well, almost 102. Now, of course, that's not going to have any upgraded extra engine or anything like that. I don't think I'm going to get that quite yet. We'll leave it the way it is now. Make some adjustments to it later on. Maybe. Because looking at it this way, I'm just like, I should add a few things. I always like to upgrade that engine all the way through, but I don't necessarily always do that. Looks like I got some added options on there that goes up to $106,000. What is that? Oh, the front mounting 3-point. Is there like a cheaper option? Oh, I guess there's a weight. I don't know what I should do there. Is there anything I need to use on the front? Yeah, there will be later on, especially if I get some big bat wing type mower for the back and then a mower attachment thing to the front. So let's leave it for now. $106,606. That's going to be ours. Buying that. Ooh, we're down to $16,000. Now there's one more thing I'd really like to buy. I mentioned it last episode. Oh man, I forgot all about that delivery cost. That was like $2,000. No, but I mentioned in the last episode, moving these sheep at best sell price. And I'm going to do it myself to maximize my money. And that's another reason why I got the faster tractor, because that is the slow drive all the way over to the animal dealer. And let's look at that real quick, but we don't got enough money for it. Over here in animal transport, I'm just going to go with the base game one. Don't know what else is out there that I should really use. This $25,000, I was also thinking about the Sooner stock trailer, but that's going to require me getting a pickup truck instead of a tractor because of the way it attaches. So no, not going to worry about it. This trailer right here should work out great. We just don't have the money for it quite yet. I guess I really wasn't paying attention to the hours on this, but only 6.3 hours. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good amount of hours for how cheap it was. Now you may notice that my sell items probably are a little bit more on sale than normally with that mod. I can't remember the exact name of the mod, but something about used vehicles, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, there's a little edit to it because, I mean, usually you're only getting like 10 to 20% off. I mean, as soon as you drive something off the lot, the value on it drops like a whole lot, so why not? It made it a little more realistic as far as sell prices go. And we're going to actually go ahead and sell off some of our items here to hopefully get us up to that 25,000. There are a few things that's actually pretty good price right now, I believe. We'll check the time saving stock check mod. And it does say May is the highest month right now for wool, but it's not necessarily giving me the highest value we've seen. But let's go ahead and sell off all that wool. Thanks to the help of magic or Giants physics or whatever you want to call it, I was able to get all the pallets on here. Because one of them's just kind of floating there, y'all may see that. Let's get it all sold off, see how much money we're making. Of course, this money value is going to go to the top left. If y'all are new to the series and didn't know that, the money in the top left is only from sheep and sheep products. And that's where we're going to try to make that $10 million. Not try, we're definitely going to do it. May take a little while. We will go ahead and unload this right here, I believe with, what button is that? I guess. There we go, selling that off for, oh, environmental score penalty. Ooh, forgot all about that, but we're not worried about that. We're worried about the wool there. $15,471. Now that's going to take our total in the top left all the way up to $262,597. Let's get this trailer put away and go ahead and buy a new trailer for hauling some animals for $25,000 and a $640 delivery cost. This trailer is now ours. Of course, it's not going to be able to hold much, but I think it's going to get the job done early game. I say early game, what is this, episode 17? Nah, let's go ahead and get it put away somewhere or just leave it where the sheep pen is. I'm not too worried about weather damage or anything like that. Even though I have been putting my stuff away a little bit better for some reason. Don't know why. Let's continue with it. We'll put this away too. Got a nice shed, why not use it? It is now bright and early in July and we are ready for another harvest. Now, no animals actually did sell off and oh my gosh, I messed up big time. I just realized, hold up, look all the way back there in the background. I did not return to my leased items. I got a truck and a trailer back there. How much have I been paying for that? Vehicle leasing cost, almost $2,000. But you can see we made a profit. I mean, pretty good money coming in as far as property income. Looks like $8,400 a month. It's staying right at that. That's awesome. Sold products, that's my greenhouse. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. But no sold animals because we're not at full capacity. I did go through and move the rams over to the other pen. But gosh, I cannot believe I forgot about that. It's even in my notes, but I forgot about it. Let's return those two items. Gosh, this does not look good. And I am keeping a close eye on the months and everything like that, trying to find the best sell price. Looks like it's still going up for the females. The lambs, I believe, is right around 12 or 13 months. Got to figure that out, and we'll figure that out later. But let's go ahead and take care of the animals real quick, then hit the field. Got some field work to do, make some more grass, make some more food. And for some reason, I actually put my equipment away. That is definitely something I usually don't do all the time because why waste my time putting it away, right? Nah, it's all good. But we are down to like 16,000 liters of grass inside this pen. So maybe all the animals I got rid of wasn't really needed to get rid of. And I also learned something pretty cool. The wool will actually start producing even with a 1-month-old ram or 3 1-month-old rams. The main thing is I know the babies will produce the wool. That's what I was really interested in knowing, and it works. So still going away with separating the males and females here. That way the males will make the wool, the females will make the milk. I don't think we want some milk from some of the males. I'm going to go ahead and hire me a worker to help out with this field work. Of course, I'm going to be paying them whatever comes out standard for the game. That's what I'm paying them. Now, I will end up using that for the course play also. Got the follow me going on here. Not sure if I'm going to use course play. Might just mow myself with the follow me. I got to see the working width of the mower versus the working width of this windrower, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And then, of course, got to go through picking it all up. But we'll see. Either way, the worker's going to get paid, or I'm going to do it myself. But the follow me mod does cost money. You might notice that that price is dropping, and that does make sense. There is a worker back there driving that tractor for me. But I guess doing this myself, saving the money and mowing at almost 32 miles an hour is definitely worth it, kind of, because I'm going to be done a lot faster this way. Now, I did say almost 32. It actually did top off at 32, and that is a mod. Of course, it's a mod. There's so many mods out there, and so many great ones a lot of people don't know about. But that is, I believe, the real speed limit mod. Hey, it's a real speed limit, so is that actually cheating or not? Either way, I'm going to go ahead and mow this up, then hire a worker for the windrowing. And while that worker is going around windrowing, guess what? I'll be going around picking it up right behind him, or her. All done here with the mowing, and I do not know how this thing is still so clean and white. Wow, that is crazy. It looks like the rims are starting to get a little dirty, but maybe I shouldn't have went with a white tractor because it's going to get dirty. At least I would think it would. With me being able to pick up some actual pretty good speed up this hill, I mean, that's actually really good, to be honest with y'all, because I slow down really slow with the other tractor going up that hill. But like I was saying there, with me being able to go a little bit faster, stronger tractor, all that stuff, I should probably look at buying that field that's on the hillside there. But I'm not going to do that quite yet. People have said, hey, get a new field, you need more field, stuff like that. I do. But right now I want to focus on getting our main field, our only field, up to a really good yield. So that involves lime, fertilizer, rolling, all that stuff. More equipment. That's really what it involves. And once I can do that, then we'll look at getting another field. At least that's my plan. I don't know. Maybe another field early on would actually do better, be better. I think it probably would, but either way, we'll worry about that other field some other time. I believe I might actually have less grass this time around because I think last time I mowed I had like 3 lines, somewhat 3 lines of grass left. There's like 1.5 there. So not looking too good, but I guess we'll find out. Let's go get this dumped off. Last time around on my second load, I had right around 7,000 something liters. And let's see if I get that again on the second load. Looks like I was correct there. We are getting a little bit less. I mean, 3,000 liters less than last time around. I don't know if that's going to keep going down every single time or what, but hopefully we can get that going up with proper field care. Now, I was thinking a lot more there. Should I get a new field or should I get all this stuff to get a better yield? Let me know what you guys suggest in the comments. Really would appreciate that. Obviously, getting a new field will give me the direct access to the grass. A better yield will give me more grass. I don't know which one's exactly better, necessarily. So let me know what y'all think. Get a new field, get better yield. Really would appreciate that feedback. I'm gonna go ahead and go put this grass up and well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 18 of this $10 million sheep challenge. In the top left there, we have $262,597 towards that $10 million. So quite a ways to go there, but it's going up with each episode. I think we're making some pretty good progress. Now, speaking of making some progress, I want to get that first production in. I was planning on buying the ones on the map. I don't know, maybe I'll do that eventually, but I'm thinking it might just be cheaper and I might be able to afford me able to purchase one and build on the land here. And what is going on here? Why is that not emptying out? Oh no, did something break? I did install a new mod. Little concerned here. Hold on one second, let me figure this out. Oh wait, no, it's full. My bad. We're good. Also, on the plus side, bringing back Sheep of the Month. Got a few of them comments coming in from new people. Pretty excited about that. Got quite a bit to do, and we'll look at that Sheep of the Month a little bit later. Hopefully I remember, it's been a while. But first, I want to see what kind of milk this is right here, and it is not letting me load it up in there. Oh man, I was really hoping I could, and it would tell me what kind of milk this is. I don't know. I understand that this sheep milk, but can I use that sheep milk somewhere else? That's what I'm wondering, because that's going to decide what products or what building production I'm going to put in. Run over here real quick. It's actually labeled as milk. Doesn't say anything about sheep milk. Now, these do say dairy sheep on them, and if I was able to load that in, it probably would be this yellow milk container one. Do I got productions where that can go? With that pack, I believe I do. But that pack probably costs quite a bit of money as far as the productions. Yeah, it looks like I wasn't wrong on that. Costing quite a bit. $60,000 for this thing, and I'm not exactly wanting something huge like this. I'm wanting something more small for the farm. Let's go ahead and try one of these out, see if I can actually put the milk in there or not. It's really looking like I might not be able to. Don't even know if I want to spend the money on it. But on another note there, we will go in and go ahead and build a Granny's Knitwear. Pretty excited about that one there because it makes some pretty good products from the wool. Now, the wool is not going to be made as fast, but it's still going to be made. Where do I want to put this thing? This is where I'm deciding to go ahead and put it. Kind of like a little storefront business type thing. I guess people come over, buy some of the products. That's the idea. So the wool's going to go in there, make us a little bit extra money. Now, do I take the chance on building a cheap production for milk and see if this works in there? I think I have to take the chance. To continue with the look I already got, guess we'll go with this production right here. This is actually, where is it? All the way over here, the yard production pack. Used to be named something else before they came out with some mod with the same name and made this person change their mod name. That is messed up, right? But it costs $10,000. Let's see if we can get that milk in there, this milk right here. I really don't think it's going to work. Guess I wasn't paying too close of attention of where that unload spot was, because that is not the best of areas for unloading. Oh well, let's back up to it, see if I can get this to go in there. I'm really thinking it's not going to work. But now that I look at the icon down there in the bottom, it's actually registering as milk. It's not got that yellow look to it. Maybe this will work. And it is going in there. I am so pumped up and excited for this. That is awesome. Now, I don't know if it's best to sell the milk outright or to turn it into something else. Let's see what we can turn it into, though. Looks like that milk can be used for strawberry ice cream. We'll go ahead and activate that, and that is going to count towards our top left because this milk came from the sheep. Now, the strawberries have come from somewhere else, but still, this money is coming from the sheep. Butter, straight up make that. Cheese, we can make that too. I am so excited about this. Looks like this production here holds, nope, that's messed up. It says 10,100,000 liters. That's actually because it's going off of this silo next to us. That's why the capacity is so high. Well, I won't complain about it. But I'm going to go ahead and set this stuff up on spawning, maybe? Yeah, we better sell this off. Save some money, make some more money. That's probably best. We'll put it all on spawning. Don't think it's going to go anywhere else quite yet. Maybe look at in the future for this products to go somewhere else to make possibly a little bit more money. Now, while we're in here, I don't have any wool in the Granny's knitwear, but we will go ahead and make some adjustments here. I'm going to put some wool in there, and that will make clothes. Just straight up clothes. Can turn on the clothes from the wool. That is awesome. While we're over here grabbing the wool, let's go ahead and do that sheep of the month. And this one's going to be Danny. Hey, Danny, thank you for stopping in and watching. Got a comment from you on episode 1 a little while back. And on your YouTube page, you have some pizza-themed playlist or something like that, some cooking playlists. So I think I could come up with some sheep around pizza, maybe? Hey, thank you. Now, there's really not much wool out there, only 102 liters, and that will take a while to build up. But I did notice I have some more milk in storage. I'm going to go ahead and grab that, bring it over also. Looks like I ended up having about 8,000 liters of milk over here. Now it got me thinking a little more. Should I actually put this in the production or should I hold on to it to sell it off? I don't know. I got to check these best sell prices and looks like I might be able to squeeze up through here pretty nicely. Yes, I can. So not completely ruined. It works still. All right, I think something might be messed up here because my wool count is going up somehow. Do I have wool inside this? I might have had wool inside here. I don't know. Why does that keep going up? Yeah, no, it's going up, up, and up. What is going on here? This is not right. I mean, I would love it, but that is not right at all. I mean, do I do something about it? I'm just kidding. Yes, I got to do something about it. Let's get rid of this wool production right here. Don't know what's going on. We're going to sell that. 2,500. Oh my gosh, that just gave me a bunch of money. What was that? Sold products 27,713. We'll get rid of that also. 27,713 is gone. There we go. We're back down to our balance. Don't know what's going on there. Not sure at all, actually. It's not doing it over here, is it? We do have 120,000 liters of milk in here. That looks about right for what all I had. Maybe that's about right. Yeah, we'll go with it. I think that's right. Oh, that can't be right. That seems like a lot. Hold on. What is going on here? I really don't know. Seems like a lot, but I think that's right. Either way, we're going with it. Gotta figure something else out for that wool. Maybe I'll move that production further away from the silo. Might end up moving both these productions further away from the silo because that might cause a little bit of an issue. That might be what's causing the issue. I don't know. Well, let's see if this works out. I went ahead and moved the Granny's knitwear all the way over here, and we'll go ahead and look inside here. Got 98 liters of wool. Now, that is correct from what I put in it earlier, I believe. And looks like it's not shooting up all crazy. Like, don't know what happened there. Wait a second, did that just go up? No, it's dropping. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ooh, maybe that silo is messing with something. Might have to move that other one away from there too, because I don't feel like that's the right amount of milk I put in there. Looking a little closer at it, something definitely did mess up here. Because that says 119,000 liters. Over here in the silo, it says 19,599. Looks like it came over here along with 102 liters of wool. Let me move this production also. I believe I might have it all fixed now. Took care of the milk and the wool that was in here. Got rid of that with the Easy Dev mod. I love that mod. That mod makes it so awesome. I gotta fix the ground over here, but we'll run over here. Got the productions up and running with the correct amount of product in there now. Wow, water's in there? Wait, where did that water come from? This I got 99 million liters of water. I do not know what's going on here. Looks like this one's actually all done running through the 100 liters of wool that was in there. And that's a pretty hefty price right there, so I'm definitely going to turn that off till I get some more wool in it. It's turning out to be more of a problem than I thought it would be. We are now in the month of September, and I'm pretty excited because some things are at very good sell price. Best sell price? I don't know about very good, but they're up there. They're green, they're bright, including this milk here, and that's going to let me know whether I should turn this milk into something else or if I should just sell it off, because we'll look at that in a second. Looking into our time-saving stock check mod here, we got about 5,000 liters of milk worth $3,800, but the butter, almost $6,000, the cheese, almost $5,500, and then the strawberry ice cream, a little over $7,100 worth. I think, yeah, let's not sell the milk. Let's put that in the production and keep that production going. It's actually still going right now. One issue I do have here with all these products is the best sell prices at 3 different locations. So I can't just load it all up into one trailer. I'm going to have to make 3 different trips here. We got to sell everything, the restaurant in Lee, Jardin, Des, Farmers Farm store, maybe? I don't know. It's cut off. Let's see here. Farm shop, actually. I have no idea if I said any of that right. I highly doubt I did, but let's go ahead and just start with the strawberry ice cream, get that sold off, see how much money we make, and then, of course, we're going to sell off the rest of them. Get that number in the top left moving a little bit. Now, previously I was dumping it out, dropping it. Hopefully this works out pretty good, and looks like it's not going to. $5,143 for that little bit sold products. Maybe if I undo the straps it'll work a little better, but that little bit right there, $2,023. I'm not going to change that number in the top left quite yet. Let's do that at the end, see it all go up together. Here's the thing, I did say they all have different sell point areas, and they do. Both of these sell off next to each other all the way into town, and I didn't want to make 2 trips for that. Almost got me a second trailer so I could separate them that easily, but I didn't. So this is actually going to make it a little more difficult. I'm going to sell off part of it at one spot, part of it at the other spot, and maybe it doesn't even go at another spot. I'll look at that before I unload this, because that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to unload one product, go sell it, load it back up, all that good stuff. No big deal there, kinda. Or if I get lucky, maybe one of these products don't sell at one of the places. First sell point up here is the one I can't really say that good, but it's going to be the butter. And I went ahead and threw the cheese there on the ground. Hopefully nobody steals it while I come back here and sell this. A little worried about that though. I mean, this is a very bad neighborhood. Sold that off there for almost $6,000. That's $5,972. Looking good. Next stop here is selling off the cheese, and I really should have backed in here, but I think this might work. Oh, no, it didn't work all the way. That was only $158. Let me back out a little bit. Nope, sold it a little bit more. What's going on here? That's $198. I don't like this sell point. A little bit over to the right there. Looks like some more sold off for $11.87. This is exactly why I said let's wait till the end, because of all the changes on this. Not looking good, but I can hit I here and unload it. Looks like it's going in there nice and perfect. Working out great. Might not come over here to the restaurant and sell anymore. That made us $3,971. Of course, I got to do some math, figure out exactly how much we made there, and deduct the cost to that gutter I just took out on this building. Not really, not going to do that. You know, that would be cool. And that flower pot I just took out too. Man, I am breaking everything. Yeah, restaurant selling point? No, not happening. It might all just start going to the sell everything because this was too much of a hassle. Altogether there, all those sales from all that product, not counting that negative environmental score on there, not worrying about that. I'm not going to add it to it. I'm not going to minus it from it. Not even going to worry about that. But altogether from sold products there that actually came from cheap products was $18,652. Now that takes our total in the top left all the way up to $281,249. Now, unless I notice I messed up in editing, that should be that number in the top left. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 19 on our $10 million sheep challenge. In the top left there should be $281,249 towards our $10 million goal. And we got sheep of the month I'm going to do this month. Pretty excited about that one. And I don't know how I missed this person, because I'm pretty sure this person put in these comments before I stopped doing the sheep of the month in the middle of this series. Well, I say middle. We'll see how long this series goes on. But right now we're heading over to our field. We got some grass to mow, and that's just in time because we're actually starting to get quite a bit of sheep. I believe our sheep just doubled in size between the months here because there's a lot in there. There's a lot in there. And of course, I'll look at that a little bit later. They got enough food to survive. I already moved the rams out. Milk's being made, wool's being made. I just got to get the grass. Now, there's one thing I definitely want to do this episode. That is getting new equipment for the sheep. Now, what I mean by for the sheep, that is equipment for increasing the yield on this field. So it's technically for the sheep. I want to increase the yield on this field here. That way we can get more food for the sheep, get more sheep, all that stuff. And I'm going to do that after all this gets harvested. So I got a little bit of work to do first, and then I'll see y'all. All done with the mowing here. I did go ahead and hire a worker for the windrowing, and I'm going to come back, pick up this grass. Should be about the same amount that we've been getting previously. Should be. I don't even remember what we've been getting previously. But that $54,000 in the top right, we're going to be spending that. I got to get the soil samples, and we got to buy some equipment for laying down fertilizer, lime, and if I have enough money left over, I'm going to get a roller. I'm pretty excited about the roller part because that moves it into the next grass stage faster. That means more harvest each year, possibly something like that. I mean, instead of waiting 3 months, I think, I can do it in 2 months as far as the harvest goes. I think it's something like that. First load of grass is all picked up, 125,000 liters. You might be able to tell on that mini map in the bottom left. I got a worker following me. That is the windrower person. They're coming back to the farm along with me. Now there should be about 5,000 to 7,000 liters of grass left on the ground. Let me get that put in there, and I'm really interested to see next harvest, see how much our yield goes up. It looks like I was a little off on how many liters I was going to get, and I think that number's going down. Every single harvest, I believe the number has went down. I wonder how far that number will go down over time. Like if I keep playing, keep harvesting, all that, don't change a thing. I wonder how big of a difference it will make. I don't know, but we're down to less than 130,000 liters of grass from that harvest now. Not looking good. Either way, we're going to make that look a little better. Let's get this dumped off, get us some new equipment. First the soil samples, then the new equipment. But hopefully those soil samples do not cost very much. I'm kind of worried about that cost. First up is the soil samples. That's going to cost $16,446. I guess I could buy the equipment and do it myself, but that would cost me even more. If I lease it, it might be a little bit cheaper. Let's just do it this way for now. Purchase soil information. Oh, wait, never mind. I was looking at the total down here of $16,000. Okay, never mind. Hey, $4,725. That's a lot better. I was ready to pay $16,000 for it, but nope. We good. Over here now at our grass field, and we can see with the soil samples that we actually have bad pH value, very bad, and then the nitrogen's okay. The nitrogen is the fertilizer. If y'all didn't know that, pH value is the lime. Let's get something to start spreading those. Hopefully all I gotta do is buy one piece of equipment and end up switching out the items inside of it. This might just be my lucky day because there's one on sale, 40% off, $26,731. Now, I don't think I need one that big. Let's see if I can find a new one that's cheaper than that. That will do the job. I was actually wanting to go with one of these that just kind of attaches to the tractor, but they're up there in price also. $26,000 for the Kubota, $25,000 for the base game one. And then there's this fertilized spreader ground driven 6-ton, very popular one. I've used it a lot. $12,200 cheaper than the used one. Holds even more with some changes to it, but we'll go ahead and get this. Let's see what kind of adjustments I do. This is what I'm going to end up going with right here. Quite a bit of options added to it. $27,000 worth of options added, bringing our total up to almost $40,000 for this thing. Now, normally I do change the color of it to match what it's being used for, but this one's being used for multiple things, so I'm just going to leave the base color to it. Yeah, quite a bit of options. Spreader system, $10,000. Extended capacity all the way up to 25,000 liters. That's a $15,000 cost. Think it's going to be worth it. Long run, we're going to use it a lot. I don't want to have to come back and upgrade it later. Leaves us with $10,000. Hopefully that's enough to buy the stuff we need. Now that I think about it more, I don't think I got enough money for a roller. Don't necessarily need that, but it does help speed up the process a little bit. I probably shouldn't do this, and I'm not going to. At least not yet. Now let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and put in a multi-fruit buying station down here because I got my stuff delivered down here. Didn't even think about where I'm going to buy the products from. We'll put this here, $2,500. I think it will work out great. And we'll go ahead and do the one that's really bad, and that's the pH value, because I think that might be all the money I have. Went ahead and stopped there with a little over 8,000 liters of lime. That costs $1,400, but it's going to do the job. We'll put that top back on, and hopefully it will do the job. Hopefully that is enough. I don't really know, honestly. But I'm going to go ahead and go around a few times and get this thing completely covered with some lime. Turns out this was not enough lime. Didn't even make it around a whole entire headland. I guess I'm going to go ahead and top it off. I really shouldn't because I'm not going to sell back the extra. Gotta try to save some money for some fertilizer. Yep, I went ahead and did it. 25,000 liters for $4,200. This better work out. Finishing up the last bit of lime right there. Looks like I got 13,000 liters left over. Yeah, I really should have just put a little bit in at a time because that's some wasted money there. Almost $3,000 left in the bank. That's not going to be quite enough to get us enough fertilizer, I think. I don't know. Maybe it will be enough because it really doesn't take much fertilizer. Now, what am I going to do with this lime? I'm just going to dump it out right here on the ground in this person's field. Hopefully they don't get mad at me. I know I don't got the best relations with these people around town. They're starting to forget about the issues and what I did in the past. Went ahead and spent all the money I had, plus a little extra. Almost $3,000 in solid fertilizer there. That gives us negative 96 in the bank account. But like I said, this might not take up as much as I thought it would. This might be enough. All done there, 1,600 liters left in there, quite a bit. That's going to work out great for our next harvest round. And our soil information down there is perfect as far as both of those. All the way across this whole field should be perfect. The only other thing I could do is roll the field, get it into the next growth stage a little bit faster, but I don't have the money to do that. We'll go ahead and drive this back to the farm, probably come back for that line, take it back up to the farm area because I don't feel too comfortable leaving it there. I don't know, it just feels wrong, right? Either way, let's go ahead and go over the sheep of the month. A little bit of a different screen here. The sheep of the month this month is going to be Rambo Hacker Game, and I don't know how I missed him. I'm sure he was there from the start of the series, kind of watching, leaving comments. I don't know. At some point, I stopped doing sheep of the month. Took a little break, actually, from making content for this series because the 0 to 100 million took off. Either way, we got us a nice hacking sheep, probably. Every time I do Rainbow Hacker Game, and it's going to be some sort of hacker. I remember I did one for a chicken, I believe, in the past, and maybe even a cow. It's all good. It's all fun. Really like it. I have lots of fun with it, and I hope you guys have lots of fun with it also. Well, hello, and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 20 on our $10 million sheep challenge. In this episode, we're going to be trying to survive winter. I mean, will these sheep survive winter is the real question, because this is the second year trying to survive winter, and wow, that was weird. But no, the first year, whenever these sheep were trying to survive winter, they had 380,000 liters of grass feed. This year, we only have 226,000 liters, so less grass might be an issue, and we might have to get rid of some of these sheep. Also, throughout these months, I'll be selling stuff off, so that number in the top left there, we got $281,249, so plenty of money up there, looking good. I'm just trying to get this grass under the cover so I can go to sleep, don't have to worry about any of the weather damaging it, even though that really won't happen. But yes, like I was saying, that number in the top left will be going up because we're going to be selling off some products at best sell price. Also, some of these sheep may be going bye-bye because I am keeping a close eye on the best sell price for these sheep, both rams and lambs. But first up, we got to sleep. You know, I'm not 100% sure if I made any money or if I lost money, but almost $9,000, that does look pretty low. I don't know what I had whenever I went to sleep there. I guess I should have looked at that. I was too concerned about the money towards the goal in the top left there. I'm going to top off feeding these animals, find out which ones I need to move around, you know, all that fun stuff. And that is the water point. I don't know what I'm doing. I blame it on John Deere. I did start off this day running around with that little John Deere, and honestly, I think it'd be a great tractor for putting around doing odd ends and jobs like feeding, moving some pallets around, just kind of around the farm. And in real life, it probably would be a good one. But on this game, I am getting tired of its 20-mile-an-hour speed limit that it has. So I went ahead and switched over to this Vulture we got, which goes up to like 32, I believe. I don't think I'm gonna hit no 32, but it's definitely gonna get going faster and move faster than the other one. Feeding is all done. Next up, let's move some products around and then move some sheep around and possibly sell some off. I got a feeling I'm getting really close to selling them off. Just got done dropping the sheep's milk off at the production, and that got me thinking. There was a lot of comments and talks about actually trying sheep's milk. Has anybody actually tried it or know where to buy it from? Because I did look on Amazon and I found some stuff for feeding your actual sheep, like your lambs, and bottle feeding them, but I couldn't find anything to actually buy as far as milk. Now there is sheep cheese or goat cheese or something like that. I don't know. If anybody knows where I can buy some, let me know in the comments. A link probably won't work because YouTube does block that stuff. So let me know. We'll talk about it a little bit. Maybe I'll get a little bit, do a little live taste testing on another live stream or something like that. because that'd be pretty funny, and I'm starting to get a little sick thinking about it. Over here now in February, and this is not looking good at all because this is all the grass I have left. 78,344 liters in that thing. That is it. Yeah, looks like winter might be over with almost. Got one more month till it's over, but will they survive till grass harvest? Let's see how long until I do another grass harvest. Our field over here, I believe, will be grow stage 3 of 3 maybe next month. If not in March, it'll be April, and then it will be ready to harvest the month after that. Now, I can harvest it early. I could technically harvest it now and get some grass off of it. I may end up having to do that, do an early grass harvest. I don't know. And looking down there at the precision farming samples there, it's not looking like we got some good ground or soil at all, because barely any of it's reaching that 100% yield potential, that is. We are now in the month of March, and it looks like winter has been survived for these sheep. I thought that would be the problem I'd have to worry about, but it's looking like, will I be able to get a full grass harvest, or will I have to mow early? Let's go ahead and jump into the sheep of the month. This one's actually going to be from Farm Sim Universe. I like his name being Farm Sim Universe because universe. So I'm gonna have fun with it, make probably some sheep in space or something like that. But hey, thanks for stopping in, watching, leaving a comment. If y'all want your sheep of the month to be up here, make sure you leave a comment. I'm only doing the new comments. So if it's your first time commenting, I'll get it out there. I got a whole list of people to go through, quite a bit more to do. Yeah, I got a lot more to get caught up on. I'm doing one each episode. So it's going to take a while. If you've already left a comment on there and you haven't seen your sheep of the month, don't worry. We're getting there. I'm getting there. Finally got something that best sell price and best sell month. I was kind of stockpiling a few things there, but 8,684 liters of strawberry ice cream. Also got a few things that are valued a lot higher than this. Just haven't sold off yet because they haven't came around to best sell month yet. Previously, I was always just looking at the value right here. You can see the value, it's green, it's good. It doesn't always have to be green over here on the maximum month. For example, okay, nothing's there. For example, the butter and cheese was actually a bright green a month or two ago, and I just didn't want to sell off like a couple pallets. Right now, we're here with 9 pallets, 8 full pallets of 1 partial. Let's get it sold off in this sell everything. Now, I believe I might be able to drive over it. I don't know. I've just had like the worst of luck with that, and I want to make sure it all gets updated at once. So I'm going to unload it here, I believe, off to the right, hopefully. And hopefully I'm close enough where it all does unload. And it did not. Let's go ahead and put that back up there, and looking like I might need to scoot over just a little bit more. There we go, get a little closer. Hopefully it doesn't start selling off. And how do I change that side? Tip side, we're gonna go right. Oh, it even gives me a little thing there. Shows me where it goes off at. Dump those right there, selling off $8,164. That's gonna take our total in the top left up to $289,413. That's not as much as I was hoping for. I can look in here and see we got clothes, $54,000 worth of clothes. Just waiting for that best sell price. Want to get them off then. Oh man, that is some good money though. I'm just so tempted to sell it right now, but no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. This is a jog, not a sprint, even though I couldn't do a jog, but whatever. Quick update on our grass field here. It does say grow stage 3 of 3. It does have one more stage to grow, which will give us more grass. I think we'll be fine to sleep another month and mow it next month. But it also does say ready to harvest. So I can mow it, but not gonna happen. Let's wait till next month, check that out. With it being time to mow, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to our grass field, skip this little work I do with the animals. Not necessarily skipping completely, but I'm gonna skip it for right now. I'm gonna get a worker over there on our field mowing up the grass. Got plenty of money, $73,000 in the top right there. I think I can afford to hire a worker and save a little bit of time by having the grass being mowed and taking care of the animals at the same time. I can't exactly take care of the animals automatically yet. I can, there's a mod out there for it, but I'm not going to use it until I have enough money passively coming in where I can hire a worker to take care of the animals full time. All our grass we had in storage is now officially all gone. And this pen is not full all the way, and the ram pen is also not full all the way. So it definitely was a lot closer than I wanted it to be, but we made it. We made it through winter. We're getting some grass harvested. It's looking good. I am really, really excited about the harvest on this field here, because not sure if y'all can remember, but this field is fertilized and lined. First time it's happened. And I've been keeping track of how much grass we've actually picked up previously, so I'm really interested to see how much more we get. I wonder if y'all could guess at how much more we're going to get. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick walk over of what's been taken care of. Oh gosh, don't get ran over. Jump over that. Oh, we're good. Okay, let's run really fast, get away from that thing. But no, we got an expected yield and yield potential of 89%. So it's not exactly, well, you know what? Would it be 2 times what we've been getting previously? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the yield potential was whenever I wasn't fertilizing. I don't know. Does it get a 50% boost, 100% boost? I don't know. But that is definitely something we will be figuring out next episode. We're going to set our record harvest amount for our field, of course. Now, we've stolen a lot of grass over the years. I said years. Wait a second, what year is this? I said year 2. This is not year 2. Oh man, no it's not. It's not year 2. Because I remember it was like year 3 whenever I got a house. I'm way off on my years. I don't know. I don't even know what time it is. I probably should go pick my kids up from school. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 21 on our $10 million sheep challenge. And in the top left there, we have $289,413. And I'm pretty excited to see exactly how much better our yield is going to be on this field. Looking at how much grass is left here, it's not looking as good as I want it to be. Previously, with no lime or fertilizer applied to this field, no soil sample at all either, I was getting 128,000 liters, right around 130. It kept getting lower and lower, but 128,000 liters was last year's harvest. Now, there's some parts that did not get mowed up. I don't plan on mowing them because I had the workers just do it. But still, it's not looking good. Let's go get this dumped off in the silo, keep track of how much we got. It's gonna be more than that 128,000, I know that for sure, but for how much extra work it's going into that field, I'm not liking it. Guess it's time to buy another field probably. But I do know we are gonna hit our record harvest of grass off that field. Looks like I had enough lime here to get all the work done over here. Now, I didn't personally do it myself. Went ahead and hired a worker because I had some other stuff to do as far as dumping off that trailer. Now, I am trying to set up some auto drive courses here and there, trying to get a little more automation going with this because this is going to be a long, huge challenge. I mean, it's only $10 million, but that is $10 million from only sheep products, not necessarily $10 million in the top right, which would be pretty easy to do from other stuff like generators and all that. Previously, I did just dump out all the lime and refilled it up with fertilizer, but I do have some fertilizer bags back at the farm. So we're going to take this over there, dump out the lime there on the farm on our actual land. And that brings me to the point that the lawsuit that happened last year, we are actually able to do contracts now. It happened April of last year, and this is now April. Part of that lawsuit said I cannot do any contracts. I don't plan on doing any more contracts. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I really want to get another field in there. Maybe I'll do some contracts to get that field in there, get me some money. Not necessarily grass contracts, something else that might pay more. Still not sure on it yet though. All done picking up the grass here, and I am very disappointed in the yield. I mean, yes, it's a record. Yes, it's more. I just don't know. But altogether, we got right around 154,000 liters. A little over 154,000. And gosh, that's just... I mean, it's more, but it's not as much more as I need or want. So let's look at buying another field. Definitely don't have enough money for that. May have to figure out some way of coming up with money legally, not illegally like I've done in the past. Starting up the work here for fertilizing. Only 1,600 liters of fertilizer in here. That's not much, but it also doesn't use very much either. So I'm not too worried about that. There's one more thing I want to add to this field as far as work. That is going to be rolling the field, because once we roll the field, it will go into the next growth stage and allow more harvest. More harvest equals more grass, right? Let's go ahead and look at getting a roller and get that going over here. Looking into purchasing a roller now, and I can't remember if the mulching roller worked and gave me a little extra boost of like 0.5% or 1%, or if I had to go with the grass roller. I'm going to experiment a little here, try this mulching roller. I believe it works. There was nothing on sale, unfortunately, so we're going to buy this for $43,000. There goes all our money. All done with the linemen and fertilizing over here on our field, and looks like they're both reading perfect. Now there's a little under 1,000 liters of fertilizer in this thing, and I was thinking a little more about it, saying, hey, maybe I can use this to make me some more money. I'm not exactly going to look into doing grass contracts. I'm just going to say the locals don't trust me with the grass, but I think I could look into doing some fertilizing contracts. And the biggest paying fertilizing contract out there is for field 11. Don't know how big that field is. Don't even know where it is. I just went ahead and accepted it. Details on. It says we need 2,233 liters of fertilizer to get that job done. Now I'll go ahead and add that into here. Hopefully that is enough, and hopefully that will get the job done. I'm not necessarily going to do it. I'm going to hire a worker to do it, just kind of in the background as I'm trying to do other stuff. There's one problem here. Let's see if I can actually stop it fast enough because it moves pretty fast. Trying to get me lime. I guess it doesn't show much. Oh, a little over there. Quite a bit over. That did cost $3,389 and gave us all the way up to 3,800 liters. Now, we already had almost 1,000 in there. Let's find field 11. It's somewhere on this map, I bet. At least I hope it is. If not, that's going to be an issue. No, it looks like it's not too far away. Just down the road, our field right here is field 8, then field 11 over here. Not too bad. We'll do a quick little drive over there, get a course set up, hire a worker, and it's a going. For the moment of truth, let's see if this actually works. It looks like it's definitely doing something to the texture. That's good, right? It should be good. But I want to see how much percentage we have in the back here now and make sure that mulching part's working. I don't know how to tell if that mulching part's working. I think... You know what? I don't even want to try to think it because I keep seeing that number change down there. What is that? Expected yield 80% out of 89? Why? Really? Then I jump over here, it says 89 out of 89. Yeah, no. Whatever. Looks like we got perfect yields coming in now that we're rolling. Don't know if I need that mulching part, but it's there. I got it. I'm going to go through. Go ahead and mulch this up or roll it up because I got nothing else to do. Got one tractor out there doing something and I'll stay busy in this tractor doing something for a little bit. And then I think it's time for the sheep of the month. I went ahead and hired a worker here to finish off this roll-in, and looks like we got a finished worker there in the top. That is going to be this fertilizing job. Let's see exactly how much money we make off of this. Gonna go ahead and hit collect on that. What is that, 13,000 I think? Yeah, $13,148. That's nice. Takes us up to 100 and... Not 100, my bad. Took us up to $40,000. Okay. Woo! I don't know where I was getting 100 from. Hopefully, maybe one day. Got so many series going on right now, and I don't even think I'm driving in the right direction. Nope, I wasn't. I need to go this way. Plenty of fertilizer left over. I should check, see if any of these other fields over here need a little bit of fertilizing done to them. Guess I missed this one, but field 1 right here, I believe, is the highest paying one, $21,000. Ooh. So I was looking at the numbers on the fields, and I was like, man, field 1's really big. I think it's bigger than the one I just did. How's it cheaper? Turns out it's not. I just missed it. We'll go ahead and accept the contract here on field 1, and that's just right across the street here. Large field. Looking at the map view of this field, yeah, a lot bigger than 11. Pays even more. I like it. Rolling work over here is all done. I'm going to go ahead and touch up a little bit that I missed here, just to make sure I get a pretty good yield next time around, or keep that yield coming in. Don't know if it's going to be pretty good. I don't know. It's not looking that good overall. I really need to get another field, and that's why I'm doing all those contracts, trying to get that money up. Now, I believe the next field I want to get is like $200 and something thousand, though. So that is an issue because nowhere near that much money right now. Nowhere near. Starting to get up there more and more on storage. And half of this building I can't even store these items in because it's just to hold pallets. Now, maybe one day I'll start eventually putting more pallets in here. Don't necessarily need to anytime soon. Even the productions hold quite a bit of pallets or products or liters. So I don't need to use this. May look at getting rid of it. It is pretty big. It is taking up a lot of space. Maybe I can get rid of it and put another sheep barn in or something like that. That is if we can get enough grass to handle more sheep. Let's go ahead and go over the sheep of the month. This one is going to be Hello There. Love the name. Love it. It's pretty cool. It's like, hello there. Hello there. Hello there. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on with the name there. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But... anyways, in this person's profile, his, her, I don't know, I'm thinking his, but in his profile on YouTube, the banner shows an ocean and some sailboats docked or something like that. So I'm thinking, let's get a sheep out there selling. That would be pretty cool. So Sailor Sheep, hopefully it comes out pretty great. Either way, thank you for stopping in, watching, and leaving a comment. Really do appreciate it and all the support. There's one thing I did forget to show off a little bit here was what that roller actually does. We are now in growth stage 1 of 3. Previously, it was harvested or something like that. Let's see if I can find a little portion that's still showing it. Not sure if I can or not. There we go. Kind of a weird spot, but right in this area, I'm getting it to say harvested as a growth right there. Oh, disappeared. I don't know. Either way, it said it earlier whenever I jumped off to look at the yield potential and yield expected yield. So it goes from the harvested state to the 1 of 3. Generally, if I did not roll, the 1 of 3 growth stage would be next month. So that's what I mean. It speeds it up, gets you to the next harvest a little bit faster. Now, it looks like we do have a finished worker up there. That's pretty exciting because I believe that's like $20,000 to our name. We'll go ahead and collect this right here, $21,531. Now, you may notice this is a different tractor. I did go ahead and switch them out to get a little extra speed in it. Just a little bit, not much. I believe 5 miles an hour was the difference. I'm going to go ahead and call that good as far as doing any of these extra contracts, trying to get a little bit of extra money. It's not looking like it's going to get out there as fast as I wanted to, where I wanted to, so it's going to be a while. I'm going to try to use time to our advantage and get to that point where I can sell off those clothes and any other products we may have best sell price, best sell times, whatever it is. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 22 on our $10 million sheep challenge, and I think I just made some money selling some sheep. Let's look at that real quick. Yes, we did, and I did not count April either, and it's May right now, so let's go ahead and add $600 to the top left there. That's going to bring our total in the top left up to $290,013. Now, I did not want to sell off any of those sheep. I'm going to sell them off myself. Let's disable that real quick. I'll just keep the overage, stuff like that. Where is it? Allow overcrowding. That's off there. Where am I selling sheep off at then? Allow overcrowding. That's... Oh, wait, I need to turn that on. My bad. Okay, there we go. We're going to allow the overcrowding. There's 200 sheep inside here. This is the one, I guess, that's been selling off some each month for those last 2 months. Over here in the ram pen, we got 106 of them. I am keeping a close eye on them, seeing exactly when the best sell time is. Getting pretty close, I believe, on the sheep. I guess we're off to a pretty good start this episode, this month, because we're already making some money, and that's exactly what I want to do this episode. I want to make a whole lot of money. I'm going to try to make some big money in Farming Simulator 22 because I want to buy some more land. And to make all that money, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to do some contracts. And, of course, sell off some items. We'll look at that later. Let's get started on a contract. Field 1 over here has a job that pays $21,000. We'll go ahead and accept that contract. Head over there, start getting that done. This should be enough fertilizer to get that job done. I mean, we've already done field 1 once before, and if y'all don't know, that does require 2 applications of fertilizer outside of precision farming. That's why it's saying, hey, let's do this again. Let's head over there and do it again, I guess. Got a worker going away fertilizing that field 1. We're gonna make a pretty good profit, even though I'm hiring a worker and paying that worker. I just took a quick peek into the time-saving stock check mod, and it is looking very promising as far as making some money. There's something that pays really, really good that actually uses this wool right here. Let's go ahead and get that stuff loaded up, go get it sold off. Taking a look in here, max month in May is closed. Now, it's not the max sell price. It would be a brighter green. I don't know. Should I sell it? I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I mean, $86,000. Yeah, we're going to sell that. We got 8 pallets on here right now. And why is it only 8 pallets? I thought I checked it all out. I guess I can't check a partial pallet out. Interesting. Either way, we'll go sell that off and see how much money we go up to. I believe I need like $200 and something thousand. That's the big money I'm trying to get to this episode. Whether it counts to the top left or not, that's up in the air. And this will actually count to the top left. $80,077, even getting an environmental score reward there. Not counting that towards the top left. Just the sold products from sheep. That's going to take our total in the top left all the way up to $370,090. Loving it a whole lot. And I like how I removed the pallets first. That way I can just drive straight through here and I have to bob and weave around the pallets. It's made it so much easier for me. Hey, if y'all are attempting this challenge here, let me know how y'all are doing down in the comments. Really like hearing your feedback on y'all's perspective on doing this. Seeing how y'all are doing, learning things from y'all. I definitely always ask for those tips and tricks at the end of these videos. Yeah, it's very interesting to see how y'all are doing. Let me know in the comments, please. Finish up the fertilizing over here on field 1 right now. Went ahead and took over for this worker because they were going way too slow. Let's go ahead and accept that payment, collect. That gives us $21,531, taking us up to $180,000. Ooh. Let's see exactly how much money I need for the land I want to buy. Got a couple options that's close by our farm area. That is field 89, 88, and 87. Don't know if that's the field numbers or just farmland, but it says farmland. This one's flattish, $300,000. This one's got a big hill on it, $243,000. Over here on farmland 87's, $270,000. Not bad, not bad. Also got these other fields nearby. I can actually buy this one right now, but I don't have the equipment to plant it, so I am looking for ones that already have grass on it. Also, looks like there's one over here, pretty cheap. It's just such a far drive. Don't want to have to make that, especially with that John Deere tractor traveling at like 20 miles an hour, if that. I can't remember the speed. I know it's slow though. So let's try to get it $300,000. Yeah, Why not? I can think of a few reasons why not. Maybe the fact that it's going to take me a couple hours and doing contracts and selling off products. Let's see what other fertilizing jobs are out there. We got 3,300 liters of fertilizer left over. That is quite a bit. Not using much, which is great, and I think that's because of the precision farming. I was really interested in just trying to stick with jobs around like $10,000. Looks like there's only one more. We'll go ahead and check that out over at Field 60. I'll go ahead and accept that though, just in case, make sure it doesn't disappear on me. Had that happen a few times. Now, where is Field 60? I feel like that's pretty far away. I'm afraid it's pretty far away, and oh, it is really far away. Whose idea was this? Time to drive over there, I guess. Just noticed a pretty big issue here. I've only got 72,000 liters of grass left, and that's only going to last me one more month. And the grass field's not going to be ready to harvest for another 2 months. So yeah, that's not looking good at all. Let's go ahead and drop this. I'm going to send this John Deere out there doing the fertilizing job because the tractor's about to meet me up here. Oh gosh, nope, they made the wrong turn. Wait, why are you going that way? Had the driver doing it. But now we're going to switch this all out. I'm going to grab this Voltra, hook up to our animal transport trailer thingy, and start selling off some of the sheep. That way they don't eat as much food. Tracking these sheep here, I'm currently up to 29 months for a value of $261. Not much, not much. Somebody did tell me I need to get rid of this mod and just use the base game because it pays so much better. But there's an issue. This mod is required for a future mod I want to use for butchering these sheep and making a lot of money from that. So I'm going to lose a little money now, but make a lot more money in the long run, I think. I really don't know. Here's the thing I need to try to decide to do. Do I keep these, keep tracking those months, or do I sell all these ones off? I think I'm gonna keep them. Yeah, let's keep these ones that's 29 months. Other ones outside of 29 months, we'll go ahead and start selling off, loading up, and then of course selling off. Can't remember exactly how much this trailer holds. Looks like 13. Oh gosh, it's gonna take a while. Yep, just gonna click random ones, make sure I don't click on any of them that says $261. Because that is the highest value one right now. I mean, it would make sense to sell off the highest value one, and looks like I got a few right here. Might as well at least sell one off, right? These are some really well-trained sheep here because they are not moving. Nah, I got a mixture of them. Go ahead and fold that back up, hit the road, head over there, get these sold off. Gonna be quite a bit of trips. I'm not sure exactly how many I need to get down to. Maybe under 100 sheep would be safe. Over here now with the first load of sheep to sell off. And here's the thing of how I'm going to track the money easily. I already added that $300 in May to our top left. So I'm going to calculate what is in that sold animals for May minus 300 and add that to the top left whenever I'm done selling off animals. Because this is going to take a while and it's going to be done in really small portions. Let's see here. Why is this not opening up or selling off? Well, I guess I got to open it first. Maybe? I was hitting the button to try to sell it. Nope, not working. I didn't think I'd have to be right on that animal trigger. No, there it goes right there. Open animal dialogue. Yeah, each one of these is just going to take a while. Sell, sell, sell over and over again. I guess this way right here, I'm not paying no fee and maximize my money maybe? I don't know. I'm going to have to make some serious money and make it fast, and that is going to be through belling. Did say I want to stay away from these contracts and everything like that. That way I don't kind of get the free grass off of it. That's what I'm trying to do. At the beginning of the series, it did say self-sufficient. I mean, yes, it's still self-sufficient, but it feels kind of wrong getting the grass that's not from fields that are mine. So I'm going to do this one right here. I'm going to mow it all up, wrap it all up. That way I'm not tempted to use any of it. And then, of course, probably make a good amount of money on leftover silage. $34,295 on Field 86. We'll get over there, get the stuff delivered, and start that up. Still got a long ways to go on this episode here. Let's go ahead and knock out this sheep of the month. And this is going to be Pokey Mule? Meow? Mule? Meow? Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I'm saying something totally wrong there. But I do know it should be a Pokemon-related name. Did talk a little bit with him about that. Hopefully it's him. I don't know, him or her, doesn't matter. Just hope I get it right. I was pretty excited about this one because me and my wife have been playing a lot of Pokemon Go lately. And ever since I've seen that name come in on the comments on this series, I'm like, yes, I'm going to make some Pokemon-related sheep. This is going to be cool. Hopefully it's going to be cool. I don't know. But either way, thanks for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. Kicking these bells out right now. And looky there on the left side. 72 bells on this field. And obviously some of the grass got missed on the corners. Just hired a worker to do that. I went and got some breakfast from McDonald's while that was running. And it actually got stuck one time. Actually, you know what? It got stuck twice. Once kind of a little ways after doing some roundabouts, headlands or whatever. And once at the very end, as I was finishing it up and about to come back on here. I got lucky there, I guess. Kept an eye on it when got breakfast from McDonald's and came back, kept an eye on it as I was getting the kids ready for school. Busy life, trying to take care of these kiddos. Now, all that was able to be done by Courseplay, but I'm pretty sure this part right here is not able to be done by course play. I really should have leased me a baler that did the wrapping at the same time, because this right here is going to take a while. 72 of them, and I have to do this myself. Oh well, let's get to it. Why is it not loading up in there? Turn on automatic drop. Okay, got it. Guess I got to hit it just right, really? Okay, there it goes. Took a second. Yeah. I'll see y'all when I'm done here. This is so sad. I believe this is the last bell right here. It took a while. I mean, honestly, it actually started passing by pretty fast because I just flipped on YouTube, started watching somebody else play this game. And that brings me to a point that a lot of people would watch my live streams and say they were playing the game. I never did that. I never watched Farm Sim really and played the game very much, but it definitely made this more enjoyable and go by a lot faster. So if y'all haven't tried that out, you're just going away doing this work over and over again like this, try that out. It definitely was pretty nice, but 72 bells all wrapped up. Ooh, let's get them loaded up and get them sold now. Where is my trailer? I guess it didn't spawn in over here. Oh wait, no, I think I see it in the bushes. Here we go, we'll back up right here in the bushes, hit that Q, and hey, magically a trailer appears. No, it's definitely hidden up in there. Not sure what kind of auto loading option this has. Hopefully it's got a good one. Looks like it's got auto bell mode disabled, or I hit that button and it gets disabled. I'm not sure. Let's see how this works. We'll hit shift. Can I move while doing this or not? Hold on. I thought there was a way these would load up automatically. I went ahead and hit that control left shift R. I think I am now on that auto bell loading thing. That way I can just drive right by them and do this. Whenever this universal auto load first came out, or sometime a little after it came out, it didn't have this feature right here. So I'd always have two trailers. I'd have one where I could load bells just like this and just keep driving. Then I'd have the other one where I'd have to stop and load up pallets and stuff like that. But they added this feature right here. I don't know when. It's definitely awesome. It works out great. This thing is just struggling. I hope I got to go in this direction, but 144,000 liters of silage on here. Now, I don't even know how many bells that is, but there is still a lot out there on the grass field. Let's see exactly how much silage has to be delivered for this contract. All right, take a quick look into here. Hopefully I don't run into anything. If I do, oh well, I'll back up. Details on, they want 201,500 liters of silage. And I think it's delivered over to, oh wait, no, biogas plant. I might be going the wrong way. Where is the biogas plant? Oh, that is a long stopping distance. Almost like there's weight on this trailer. Couldn't tell. Where is that biogas plant? All the way over here on the northwest side of the map, upper left, whichever way you want to call it. Some people ain't good with north, south, east, west. Honestly, I don't even know if that is north. I'm just assuming, but that's where it's going. Not too bad. We'll just head up here, cut through the town a little bit. There's the road. Got it. Got it good. Not 100% sure where I sell this off. Got a feeling it's one of these right here in front of me because this looks very familiar, just like over on Elm Creek. And I'm currently doing a 0 to 100 million challenge over on Elm Creek, keeping it kind of realistic too. Yeah, that's taking a little while. That's why I only got one episode coming out each week. Let's see if I can confirm that point real quick, make sure I don't mess this up. Not exactly seeing a way to confirm that, because there's a few different drop-off points. Just going to drive up over here, see if I can unload her right in here, because that does look like silage in there. Undo those straps. Looks like it's emptying out. Yes, it is. And contract on field 86 is going up, says 20% right there. Come on, take it all, please take it all. Oh, really? You're going to stop right there? Huh, interesting. Why didn't you take it all? I'll strap those back in, unstrap them, maybe? Is there a limit to how much I could take? That's not good. Oh, nope, never mind. I guess I just wasn't pulled forward enough forward. Okay. That would be the issue. Let's try this again. I don't know if I can use both of them. I just know I've used this one over here on Elm Creek, so that's kind of why I'm sticking with it. I'm going to take a quick look into the animal pens here, and I can see the daily food usage right here. 35,000 liters in our larger pen with all the female sheep making the milk, and 13,000 liters in our ram pen. And that is actually a lot lower than before, because before we were over that like 60-something, 70,000 with both of them combined. It still looks like we only got about a month worth of food. Oh, well, a little over a month. The thing is, I got a feeling I'm going to have enough money left to buy a field and do a harvest of grass next month. All these grass fields I've ever bought, they've always been at full growth. So yeah, kind of weird, but I think I should have a good grass harvest to do next month. I'm hoping. I'm gonna go ahead and change that number in the top left there. Add that 9,994 to the top left. Not quite though. I'm gonna subtract 300 from it. Then add that to the top left. Keep bringing our top left number now to $379,784. All done selling animals this month. Hopefully we have enough grass. If I can't get a field next month, I'm gonna have to do an early grass harvest, or the sheep are gonna run out of food. That's what it's looking like. Looks like making a little money there, and I can drop them off in both of them. All these got dropped off now with extra money coming in. Don't know exactly how much I'm making there, and why did it stop? Come on, keep it going, keep it going. That is a weird sell point trigger right there, because it's kind of grabbing it and kind of not grabbing it. Don't know exactly what's going on there. Don't know exactly how much I'm getting each time. I'm getting an environmental score reward. That's pretty cool. Probably got another trailer full of these back out the field. Oh, come on, unload. Really? You're just gonna unload part of it. Rest of the bales on the field are ours to sell off, and yeah, I think we're gonna make some pretty good money here. Now, the biogas plant is not the best sell price area. I'll end up taking these over to the animal dealer. Not with just this trailer, but the other trailer at the same time. Just trying to multitask, get it done a little bit faster. The other trailer is on its way back here right now. I was trying to be a little smarter or efficient here and use 2 trailers, thinking this one would be full. But no, it's not full all the way, and I believe this is it off the field. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but the other truck just arrived over at the animal dealer. I'm gonna send this one over there. Let's sell off that first one, see how much money we make. Hoping we get up over $300,000. Just gotta drive over this sell point right here, and this is another reason I like coming over here, is because I can actually tell where I need to sell it off, and it all goes at once. $12,050 plus a $1,042 environmental score reward, bringing us up to $220,000. Now, that's definitely not gonna be enough. No, it's not. Well, it's not gonna be $300,000. I think we might have to settle for a different field, a little bit smaller one, or one with a hill. Next trailer here, 72,000 liters. I believe it's right around the same or a little less than the last one. Go ahead and unload that right there. Oh, it didn't all go at once, but it's all good. Ended up getting all the way up to $233,000. Like I was saying, I want to get over $300,000. And I really thought I'd do it with the bells, but it doesn't look like I'm going to. I do got one last trick up my sleeve. Not really a trick. I just got to accept the payments for these contracts, and that might push us up over that $300,000. Just finish up the last fertilizing contract I'm going to do. Yes, I've been doing fertilizing contracts in the background this whole time. Quite a bit of them have been getting done. We could take a quick look at all those. And I've been saving to accept these at this moment right here. All these contracts are ready to accept. Let's see what we go up to. We're at $233,000. Just going to go through, hit and accept on them all. Collect or collect. My bad. Not accept. Already accepted them. Now I done them. Time to collect them. That's going to put us up at $306,756. That's what I'm talking about right there. I am pumped up, excited for that right there. Ooh. Really didn't think I'd make it. Didn't think I'd have the money for it. Okay, let's send this tractor back to the farm. Oh, man. I was really scared. Looking like we got some good money, though. That good money is going to be used for some new land. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 23 on our $10 million sheep challenge. And in the top left there should be $379,784 towards that $10 million. A little slow there, I guess. A few mistakes were made during this whole journey, including a lawsuit. Yeah, we lost a little bit, made a little bit. We lived, we laughed, we loved, I guess. I don't know, that's that sign that's probably hanging in your house right now. If it's hanging in your house, let me know. Probably because of your wife, honestly. I don't know if I got one now that I think about it more. Anyways, sorry, losing track of what I'm thinking of there. This episode here, we're going to spend $300,000 to buy a new field. This is definitely going to save the sheep. At least I think it is. I hope it is. Right down here by Field 8 is Farmland 89 for almost $300,000. We will buy that. It is actually ready to harvest right now. Yes, looking good. Now I might remove these fences here. I don't know how I feel about them being there. I like to be able to cut in and out of the field wherever I'm at without being restricted. So yeah, we're going to definitely cut this out here. Let's see here. What do I do? Did I just click? Yeah, I think I do. Looky there. Fences are all gone. I got a worker over there mowing up right now. I'm going to get over there, get some windrowing done, but there's an issue. We only got $7,400 there, and I need to buy some soil samples. Probably need to get some more fertilizer. Might need to get some more lime. Yeah, I don't think I can get all that for $7,400. The soil samples alone for this field is $11,000. Wow, did not see that coming. Looks like there's 42 samples involved there in the service provider cost of $4,700. Yeah, no, not looking good at all. Let's see if I got anything I can sell. Not the best sell time, but looks like I got about $10,000 worth of clothes. I guess we'll go ahead and sell that off. And I ran right into that tree. That's what I get for trying to set the cruise control, drive straight, and Hope I don't run into anything. Got 1,044 liters of some clothes. Let's sell this off over at Sell Everything. That's going to give us $10,260 and lots of money for the environmental score penalty. You got to be kidding me. That's going to take our total in the top left to $390,044. Now we got enough money for those soil samples, I believe. I can't remember exactly how much I said they were. I thought it was 11,000 maybe. That sounds about right. We'll go ahead and try that out while I'm driving. What could possibly go wrong? And yes, $11,025. Those are now our samples. Wish I could have got those before selling that stuff off, but oh well. Hopefully that $6,000 is enough to get the field taken care of as far as liming and fertilizing. And hopefully I got enough left over also. Workers taking a little bit too long to run this mower. Those turnarounds, they just, I don't know, they just eat up the time. I don't like it. And I got nothing else to do, so I'm going to drive this mower around doing a little bit of mowing. This is now Mowing Simulator 22. Now, speaking of Mowing Simulator, I played that game once. My wife laughed at me so hard. She's like, you don't even want to mow outside. Why are you playing this game? And she still says that every now and then when she sees me mowing on this game. I didn't realize how many hills was actually on this field. I believe I mowed it once during a contract, and yeah, there's actually quite a bit of hills here. I got this field to avoid the hills, but still got hit with the hills. Just finished up the mowing now, and looks like I got some of these rows I could pick up. Really interested to see how much grass we get off this field. Now, it's not taken care of, at least I don't think at all. Here's the existing ground. Well, you know what? Hold up. I guess I can't see the part before I mowed because I mowed it all. Anyways, I'm sure it's not the best of yield. Let's go ahead and dump this mower off back at the farm, grab the forage wagon, empty the forage wagon out into the silo because I want a fresh one to see exactly how much we make off this field. I believe this course play over here has 3 headlands. And I didn't even make it all the way around those 3 headlands. Almost, though. Almost. Got that 125,000 liters all the way filled up here. Might need to get a bigger trailer. Didn't think I'd ever say that. I'm getting pretty low on fuel on this tractor. Don't know about the other one. It might be down there, too. I'm going to go ahead and top off this tanker here with a little bit of fuel. And hopefully I'm able to take it from the tanker to the actual tractor. I'm hoping. And there we go. 3,021 liters. That cost $2,832. Now, I did ask a while back what y'all recommend. Y'all had a bunch of great recommendations. I'm really looking forward to trying some of those out. Right now, I'm trying to save a little bit of money. And I already had that tanker thing that I actually have not used at all, I don't think. Maybe I put water in it once upon a time. Yep, this is not working. Guess it's time to spend a little bit more money. Maybe I should have listened to y'all. Currently, with what I already have installed, I think I could probably buy this right here, put the fuel in there, and then take it out of this pallet, maybe? That's what I'm leaning towards. Let's give it a try. This is probably my cheapest option also, because the other option is to get some sort of fuel silo thing on the farm, and I don't think I can get one for under $1,000. Gonna give it a try. Got it all off inside here, and hitting the button to refill. It's not working. Yeah, no, it looks like some sort of silo thing's gonna be what I'm getting. Let's, I don't know. Let's see if I can find one that I already have. Looks like all the ones I got are costing right around $5,000. This is not good. I'm gonna go ahead and send that tractor into town over to the gas station. I will have to get some sort of mod in, one of the ones y'all recommended, or hopefully I get around $5,000 and just get a silo put in on the farm. My usual go-to is always just go with this gas pump or some sort of pump. I just place it on the farm, buy the fuel as I go. But I want to do something a little bit different, and oh my gosh, I think they're gonna wreck. Oh, nope, they didn't. Yep, just leaving that cruise going, hoping I make it. At the fuel station now, and I don't even know if I got enough money to top this off, and I probably shouldn't try to top it off. Oh well, going for it. Guess I did have enough money. $424 for some fuel there. That ain't bad, right? Workers off and going doing the liming. I had a little bit over 10,000 liters whenever I started, and it is dropping fast. I don't think this is going to be enough lime. Yeah, I don't know if it did better than I thought it would, or if it did worse, but one headland done, and all out of lime. I really need to figure something out. I'm not going to go over there and buy the lime right now because that would shut down the other worker. Let me figure out something to make some money. Got some butter right here, cheese, and some strawberry ice cream. All not at best sell price at all. So it's not looking good to sell it right now, but it's looking good to sell it to make some money. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Got a full load of a mixture of items here. And yeah, strawberry ice cream, cheese, and butter. Let's see how much money we make here. I'll just unload it right there. Butter is not accepted here. What are you talking about? How's butter not accepted there? It looks like it's all going in there. Yep, it did. $20,723. That's going to take our new total in the top left up to $410,767. Let's get back to taking care of that field. I think I can finally buy some lime. Might top this all the way off because I don't even know if this being all the way full is going to be enough. 25,000 liters of lime purchased right there for $4,218. Well, we got 17,000 left. I think we're going to have enough money to finish off this field work here. Still a good amount of up downs over there. And another trailer full. Let's get it dumped off. Liming is all done on the field over here with 7,000 liters left over. That's looking pretty good. Now I think right around 25,000 liters is what I'm going to need to use every single time I do this field. I mean, what is that, $4,000 or $5,000? I mean, I just bought it. I can't remember. I do have some solid fertilizer back at the farm. Let's go ahead and load that up. I believe close to 3,000 liters, 2,000 something, I think. Well, there's 3 big bags. Let's put it that way. I'm sure one of them's a partial. That should be enough to do that field, maybe. Grass fields usually don't use much fertilizer. 2,684 liters of fertilizer in here. Like I said, I hope that's enough. I think that's enough. I mean, this is a larger field than I thought it would be. So no telling. Well, it made it. It definitely made it. 869 liters left of fertilizer. I am excited about that because that money is, it's just, I'm having a hard time this episode with money. Let's put it that way. All done picking up the grass over here. Almost. There's a little bit that got missed here and there from the courseplay worker. All good. I'll go through and maybe pick it up. Wait, why am I not picking anything up? Is that number even going up? Yeah, it is going up. Okay. I didn't think I had it down or had it turned on or something. Nah, it's really not going to be much. I'm going to head out right now. On the way out, let me grab whatever I can grab, and then we'll see the grand total of how much grass we got off this field. The harvest on that field back there, kind of in the background there, you might be able to tell, don't know. But that harvest of grass came out to 347,934 liters. So much more than I was thinking I would get, especially what I've been getting previously. Oh man, I love that. I really do. Looks like I got a finished work. What is that? Wait, what are you doing over here? I thought I'd sent him back to the farm. Huh, interesting. I don't know why I came back over here. I have that happen sometimes. I do the auto drive, I try to send them to a destination, then they come back to the field that they were previously on, and it messes up like that and says finished work again. I don't know why that happens. Anyone knows, let me know, please. But that's going to be it for this episode. I ended up spending $300,000. Nope. Stop it. I didn't do my sheep of the month. Well, let's go ahead and do that sheep of the month. I'll take away that HUD thing, slap a picture up while I'm driving back. Hey, sheep of the month is going to be Mr. McCusick. Hopefully I said that right. Don't know. But you actually have something in your description on YouTube saying you're a Green Bay Packers fan and I believe Iowa Hawkeyes fan, maybe? I don't know. Hopefully I got that right. I did take down notes for the Green Bay Packers fan part, so I know I'm right there. So guess what? Some Green Bay Packers sheep, maybe? Hey, thanks for stopping in, leaving those comments. Congratulations to being sheep of the month. Anyways, where was I here? Okay. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 24 on this $10 million sheep challenge. On the top left there with $410,767 towards this $10 million. Long ways to go there, but we're finishing up the month of May. All the grass harvest is done, field fertilized, lime. The last thing we got to do there is roll the field. That's why I'm grabbing this roller right now. Now this episode here, I really want to probably look at doing some sort of big upgrade that I haven't done since the very beginning of this series. I think it's the very beginning of the series, and we'll see if you all can figure it out. If not, it's going to be coming up here in a second. You know, now that I think about it a little more, it's probably in the title and in the thumbnail, so why even try to hide it? Because I know I can't now. Got the worker off and going. I do have some other stuff I'm going to do at the farm while that worker's going, but I want to look at something real quick. We are in the month of May right now with a harvested date. And then we jump over to the roller, and that puts us in the growth stage of 1 of 3. Now, there was somebody in the comments that was talking about how the rolling doesn't exactly make a difference. Don't know if I was wrong or what. So we're going to do a little test across this series. Probably won't get done this episode, but I'm going to try to keep some mental notes here. Actually, keep some physical notes here of how well this works. So the month of May, we're in the growth stage of 1 of 3. The next field over, I will not roll it. and then we'll run a little test over there to see exactly how long it takes for these fields to be ready to mow. This is looking really, really nice. 420,000 liters of grass inside the silo right now. That's looking real good. Let's see how long it takes to get through it and see if I run out again. It's kind of starting to look like this might be the field I don't roll because this tractor is struggling. I thought I had enough horsepower in this thing. Maybe I don't. Holy cow, I just realized my John Deere has more horsepower. We got 210 in the Voltra, 228 in the John Deere. I think I've been running these things backwards as far as which ones I should use for a different task. But yeah, now let's see what we can do with this Voltra. Maybe I can upgrade it or something like that. That wasn't what I was going to look at buying or upgrading this episode, but I might have to because this is a struggling. Looks like I do have the ability to upgrade to 271 horsepower, but that's $30,000. We ain't got that quite yet. Maybe I will get it together and get it done. I don't know. This rolling's going to take a while, though. One of the issues I was facing out here was the fuel issue, and I didn't exactly want to put in a pump like I normally do. I'm going to try something a little different, and I looked at a few mobile containers that I can carry around by hand. Yeah, those just seem a little too small. Seem a little too far in the production or the operation now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's look at two options I got here. Went ahead and got a small gravity-fed fuel tank. Yeah, small gravity-fed fuel tank. I get an old beat-up looking one. Rusty, I guess, is the name of it. And then I go with one that's not so rusty and do this option right here. I love the description on it. It's pretty awesome. It says, fuel goes in the top, fuel comes out the bottom, uses gravity. I like that. Now, I don't know. Should I go with this? Should I go with something else? I do like this, but I also kind of want to be mobile. Let's look at something mobile. There's this option right here for $6,800. Ooh, I guess that wheel setup pays a little extra. Let's see here. Can I get the one that's $0? What? How's that not built into the price if I can't get a cheaper option? I don't know, but this right here will hold 1,500 liters, cost $6,800. I think I'm going to do this, but I do want to change up the outside look to it. I mean, it's fuel. Why not go with red or something? I mean, that seems right? I don't know. That's not the same color, is it? Red New Stick 2. Is that the same color? Yeah, Red New Stick 2. Okay. Yeah, it just looks a little different. And the paint does cost extra. That's probably why I shouldn't paint it, but oh well. $7,350. That's going to be ours. I'm not exactly sure how I'd be able to fill this up or anything like that, especially with this big bag option right here. It doesn't seem to be working. Let me get it out of that big bag into that little blue tanker back there, and maybe I can transfer it that way. If not, looks like that fuel right there may have been a waste. I can't seem to get this to fill up, but I realized something. Maybe I just need to have something hooked up to both trailers at the same time, or have something hooked up to the blue trailer to dump into the other vehicle. I don't know. We'll give that a test try later if I remember, because I think I noticed something whenever I was emptying out of that global goods transport pallet back there. Not a big bag, global goods transport pallet. With that roller taking a while, yes, I could take it over, but I'm not going to go any faster because it's limited by horsepower. So I'm going to let the worker do it while I do a belling contract to make a little bit extra money, because I did say I want to upgrade something, and I'm kind of going in the wrong direction with money. So field 87, we're going to go ahead and borrow these items right here. We're going to do a little belling. I like this one a little better because it's got a beller that wraps at the same time. Who doesn't like that? I ended up taking over for the roller here. One thing I guess I could do a little bit faster than the worker is the turnarounds. But another thing, since we're checking out the numbers on this, I want to look at the expected yield and yield potential. We are at a max yield potential of 125% here in this section. The expected yield is also 125%. That might be caused or might allow me to go all the way up because of the rolling. I don't know. This is precision farming. But either way, let me continue away at these up downs and see y'all in a couple of years. I decided to go ahead and change the directions of my up downs here. I mean, obviously these are a little bit shorter. I usually go with a longer direction, but I feel like this might go a little bit faster because it's less of a hill to navigate over. It's more of a flat direction. And looking at the speed limit, it does look like it's going faster so far. Finishing up the last bit of rolling right here, and I jumped over to that contract I had going. Yeah, it's got a long ways to go. I honestly thought it'd be done before this. Maybe that whole belling and wrapping at the same time is not exactly the best. I feel like it's kind of weird me saying that, but it's definitely taking a long time with that stage right there. Let's get this roller back to our farm. I'm going to take this tractor over to that contracted field because I'm going to need it to hurry up and speed up progress. This is what I'm going to do to help speed it up a little bit. Go ahead and pick up what's on the ground right now as far as the bells, and go ahead and take them over to where the contract needs them. And then, of course, all the extras we will sell off probably over at the animal dealer. It seems to be the better price over and over and over again. I'll check that, of course, before I do that because I want the most amount of money. Fun fact here, I may have fell asleep. No, I definitely did fall asleep. Let's get off this little marshmallow thing here. And that actually brings me up to a point of something new I just got as far as in this game room. That is a standing desk. So I'm going to activate the standing part of it, stand up. That way I don't fall asleep again and just keep working and working away at this. Each one of these bells here has 3,500 liters in it. And all together here with 24 of them, 3,500 times 24, that equals 84,000 liters. Let's see if that's enough to complete the contract. Don't think it is. It's got to go over to the biogas plant. We'll take a quick look at the details here in just a second. Looks like they want me to deliver 142,600 liters. How many bells is that exactly? That's 40.7 bells. So it looks like I'm going to have a little bit extra. We're going to get 41 of those bells delivered over there. Probably end up doing a full trailer next time around, sell off the extras, and then after that, we'll head to the best sell price. We're going to dump this off in here, and somebody did tell me that this does have a limit as far as how much it can take, so that's why it's not exactly taking it all last time around whenever I was selling it off, or bringing it over here, not exactly selling it off. But it looks like it's taking all this, maybe. Yep, it worked. Hey, there we go, 59% transport for field 87. Let's head back over there, pick up some more. Of course, I got to fix this trailer because I don't think it's going to ride too well all the way over there like that. Decided to make a quick little pit stop by the farm and test out this theory I had about how well this will work out. Maybe I need to leave a tractor hooked up. I don't know, but either way, it's not filling up right now. This is not looking good. Let me take this tractor, hook it up to that fuel tanker. Maybe I can unload out of there. I don't know what's going on. That fuel may just be wasted. It's kind of looking like that. With me having no way of using this fuel as far as in a vehicle, we're going to go ahead and sell it. $3,799. Now, I do believe I made a profit off of that. That is one thing about that multi-proof buying station. Most of the stuff in there is cheaper than what you could sell it for. So yeah, technically I could just drive it back and forth, making profit over and over again. But where's the fun in that? Let's go ahead and grab this fuel tanker here now and try to get it filled up. Before we fill that up, let's go ahead and hit up the sheep of the month. This one's going to be Spider 6 Games. And on your YouTube page, you got some Call of Duty content from like 8 years ago or something like that. So let's see if I can make some awesome Call of Duty sheep. I don't know. I feel like it'd be pretty cool. I'm kind of interested in it. But hey, thank you so much for stopping in, watching, leaving comments. Really do appreciate it. For the moment of truth, will this work? No, it won't. You've got to be kidding me. What I got to do to get some fuel around here? I just got to take this trailer into the fuel station? Come on. This is getting ridiculous. It did say the work's all done here, but there's quite a bit missed on the corners. Even this small little bend right here, I don't understand that. I'm going to go through and touch up all of it. We'll see exactly how many bells we have right now. 82. Let's see how much I can pick up after this. This one right here should give us some money and complete out the contract, but still a lot of bells to move. So I will be keeping this equipment and moving these bells. And looks like that is giving us some money up there. That's pretty nice. $4,253, bringing our total up to $17,000. You gotta be kidding me. Down there in the bottom where the bell's at, it says 99%, 3,489 liters. We just need a little bit more, and there's actually a little bit more right over here. Hey, perfect. Or is it perfect? Let's find out, and it is. Took us up to 3,500. Dumping out another bell. Let's see exactly how many bells we made extra from that original 82, and I did find a bell in the other field. I guess it rolled down the hill. Got it moved over here though, so we're all good. Well, that doesn't look too good. Only 3 bells. Don't even know if that was worth it. At the fuel station, let's go ahead and top off, I think, the tractor first, and then we're going to try to figure out how to do this whole trailer thing. It better work. I'm going to be so mad if it doesn't. Tractor topped off for $421, and there goes the trailer right there. Finally filling that up. Yeah, don't know if this is exactly worth it, but it does give me a little bit of a mobile fuel tank. Just a little bit. Ended up spending $1,874 on 1,500 liters of fuel. Now that might last me about 3 refuels, but I guess it's better than having to drive all the way over here to the fuel station every single time. I need to go back through those comments, find out what y'all recommended, because these things I'm trying definitely does not seem very efficient. I went ahead and checked out the stats on this tractor. I kind of figured it'd have to be pretty high to run one of those whatever the heck these bellers are called. What are they called? I don't think I ever got this name down. Goel? Beller? Yeah, those require quite a bit of horsepower. And this thing does have 300 and something horsepower, so that's pretty nice. More horsepower equals more speed, right? Mainly these hills is what's killing me, especially whenever I was driving this stuff over to the VGA. Got down to 0 and 1 miles an hour going up a hill next to the VGA, but I don't think I'm going to be taking this stuff back to the VGA anytime soon. And I will not, because Animal Dealer does have the highest price of $164 for silage. We'll take it over there, because the rest of these bells are ours. This is going to be a pretty good payday. And I did say I want to upgrade something. Might be something different. This is going to probably end up looking like an unexpected upgrade that I did not see coming. I want to give this fuel tanker a test, make sure it actually works. Little fuel trailer thing here. Let's see here. Do I just hit R to refuel like normal? Yes, I do. And wow, that went up really fast. Really fast, actually. I like it. I guess I gotta like it. Backed in now. Let's see exactly how much money we can make off of all these bells. Try to get them all sold up at the same time. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. It really split up on me, didn't it? Oh, well. Got up to $29,257 there. Getting close to that unexpected upgrade I want to get. This is the last little bit of bells. 13 of them right here. We'll go ahead and dump them off in here. See how much money we make total. And I also forgot about the whole payment for the contract, $76.02, and sold bells right there, bringing us up to $36,000. Now that is enough for the unexpected upgrade I want to do. We'll look at that in just a second. First, let's go ahead and accept or complete this contract, get us a little bit more money. I mean, I'd say a little bit more. What is that, $23,000 I'm going to get? Something like that. Well, leasing cost brings us down a little bit. Let's see exactly how much it is. $22,323. This might be enough money to get my unexpected upgrade and my upgrade I really want to get. Maybe. Y'all may have guessed it. This is the unexpected upgrade I'm going to go with right here. Kind of up in the air on what kind of transmission I should use. Variable CVT or just go manual, the power shift. I don't know. I wish there was an automatic. I feel like both of these are the slow shifting ones. I don't know. I can't remember what variable CVT is. But I do know I want the most horsepower, and that's going to be 271 horsepower for $30,500. Yeah, that's the unexpected upgrade. Now, if y'all can guess what the expected upgrade was going to be, it's going to be something that I kind of had from the beginning of this series, kind of had, and I've used quite a bit already. No hints or anything, but you might be able to figure it out. And let me know in the comments, because we'll be getting the next episode. Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We are here on episode 25 on our $10 million sheep challenge. And you know what? We're going to get something new upgrade thing. Gotta get that new upgrade thing. Let's go ahead and head out here. It is first thing in the morning in June. Ooh, man, there's not much milk over here. I did sell off some sheep. Maybe I sold off all the sheep that make the milk. I don't know. I'm not liking the looks of this, so... Real quick, though, before I go through taking care of the sheep, moving them all around and all that stuff, let's run really fast over to our grass field, because I'm running a little test on seeing if that rolling is really worth it. Last month, in the month of May, was a harvested state, which I changed to a 1 of 3 state by rolling it. Now it's on a 2 of 3 state. I'll take that little note down. We'll head over, check out our other field, which is on a 3 of 3 state, which is ready to harvest. I mean, it's ready to harvest any time. It just depends on how much grass I want to get. So I got 1 more month here, and it will have the max amount of grass on it. I do got some new announcements. Some of y'all might like, some of y'all might not. I don't know. I got a feeling a lot of y'all might like it. So these episodes are probably going to start getting longer. No, probably about it. I got plans to actually do it. I did put a poll out there asking y'all what kind of length of video y'all like to watch, and looking like these might get longer. I mean, I ain't going to post as much per week, just 1 per week now, instead of the usual 2. I think I was doing 2 of these. Instead of the usual 2 per week, it's going to go down to 1 per week, but it's going to get a little bit longer. And yeah, I guess that's what's going to happen. Less episodes come out each week, but they get a little bit longer. Also, other big news, I might be quitting my job and doing full-time content creation. Maybe, I don't know. Don't go out there thinking you could make a bunch of money at this low of a level, because I definitely ain't making enough money to support the whole family or anything like that. I do have income from other areas, so yeah, no, the money from YouTube is just, it's not much at all. especially with the channel this month. Now in July over here, looks like I'm getting a little bit more milk. Hey, that's great. That's great news. Now, but I'm actually pretty excited because I get to see the max selling price for the Rams now. I believe it was like 12 or 13 months was the max price for the Rams with this Enhanced Animals mod. I think. So, got one that was 12 months last month. Now it's going to be 13 months. Let's see if that price went down or went up. And then, of course, I've been keeping an eye on the sheep at the same time. A lot of testing going on in this series. A lot. Kind of weird, especially with the game coming to an end. Looks like 13 months did go down to $391. So 12 months is the best sell time for Rams at $400. That's what it was last month. Right here is a 12-month one at $400, for example. So I need to get those out at 12 months. Looks like the price of sheep is still going up quite a bit. Yes, it is. So last episode, I was asking y'all if y'all knew exactly what upgrade I was going to get. Gave you no hints, even though I was looking right at it. So we're going to be upgrading the mower this episode. Pretty excited about that. I think I'm at that harvest time. Run over there, check on the fields, take down our statistical stats for this other test I'm running. Let's see here. We're at 3 of 3 on this field. And then the next one over here, what are we at? We're at ready to harvest. So I do need to buy a new mower. Don't necessarily need to. I think our small mower will work out great here. But hey, why just do that? We need to upgrade a mower. I mean, we definitely need something newer, something bigger. Over here now to sell off the animals. Let's see if I can do it all the way from here. I think I can. Got 7 of these at best sell price. Pretty good. I like that. And then we got some that's over the best sell price. Got to get rid of those or they're just going to keep dropping in value. Not really making us much money, but 2,800, 1,175, whatever that equals together. What is that, I guess? That would be 3,975, I think. Well, make it a little bit easier. I guess I come right into here. Check that out. Sold animals, 3,975. Yep, got that right. So 3,975 to the top left. That's going to take our total up to $414,742 towards our $10 million goal. Man, such a small number. Who decided on 10 million? Why didn't I just say a million? I took a quick peek into the mowers, found one I really want, and unfortunately I'm coming up a little short on money. I need about $100,000. And yeah, we got a little ways to go there. Looks like I might have to knock out a few contracts. That's the unfortunate part. Really don't want to, but it's gonna make me some money. Why not do it? I'm actually gonna knock out 3 contracts, and the first one's gonna be right next to me, and there's a reason I'm gonna do this one first. Field 88 right next to me. It has this quick beller right here, and I really want to use that to bell up the silage for this other Field 85 and Field 84, which requires silage belling. Now, I'm pretty sure the quick beller or quick beller, whatever that is, already has a pretty wide pickup width, just base game. That's why I really want to use the equipment from this one to the next ones. And yeah, I guess it's got a nice mower too. Why not? So we'll wrap it. And then I also got to pick them up, I guess. Let's see here. That goes to the sell everything. That goes to the biogas plant. Yep. Anyways, let's just start with this first. We'll go ahead and borrow the items. Field 88. That's why we're still here on our property, because it's right next to us. I'm not 100% sure if this silage additive makes a difference on hay, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in here anyways. Shouldn't cost too much money, at least I don't think. Yeah, $57. Not bad for a little 5% boost. If it's not going to be done on the hay, it will be done over there on the grass fields I'm going to do next. Looks like it does have that large pickup width. So I got everything going on this field right now. Mower, the tedding, and then now I'm doing the belling. Of course, I got to go back around and pick up these bells, but this should work out pretty good right here. It does appear the silage additive is being used very slowly. I don't know if that's normal or what. Also, on the plus side, realized, I don't know, but I did just realize that this makes 50,000 liter bells. That is pretty nice. So we got one bell out there right now on the ground with 50,000 liters in it. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Now, this beller here does not stop at all. That's why I do prefer it also along with the large pickup width. Who doesn't like that? But a plus to all that is 50,000 liter bells. That's amazing. Getting these 3 bells loaded up right now, and that is actually enough for our contract. Rest of the bells on the field will be ours to sell off or keep. Nah, I'm not keeping. That's the one rule I want to do with these contracts now. I don't want to keep anything from them. I used to do that. Used to steal from them, blah, blah, blah. Turning over a new leaf. Is that what it's called? Turning over a new leaf? Now, let's see where these go, though. Looks like I got to take these over to the animal dealer. And right here, they want 136,000 liters. I guess I could wait and just take them all at once, get them all sold off at once. And there's really nothing against that. I was really just had to stop working as far as going around the field picking up the hay bales because there was grass starting to get mixed in there, and I didn't want to accidentally change it over to a grass bale. Next job up here is over at field 85. Don't know exactly where that's at, but we need to wrap it, take the bales to the sell everything container. I don't know if I trust that because the sell everything container is something I put in. So it kind of got me a little worried. Will it work? I don't know. But we'll go ahead and accept that. We got everything we need. We got a mower. We got a baler. We got something to carry those bales. And awesomely, our baler does wrap. While all the work's still going on with those workers and everything, let's go ahead and go over the sheep of the month here. This one's going to be Bloody Gaming. And hopefully I was saying that right. Bloody. I'm pretty sure it's like bloody because I did look up that word to make sure I understood exactly what it was. And it was talking about blood-covered, blood-soaked, you know, just like the way Americans spell blood. Now, I don't feel comfortable doing a blood-soaked sheep or anything like that, so I decided to come up with a vampire one. It's blood related, right? So hopefully you like that sheep. Thank you for stopping in, watching, and commenting. Really do appreciate it. All done baling over here. Gonna go ahead and send this one over to the next field. Now there's 44,000 liters of hay in here. Will that change over to grass to turn into silage? I don't think it will. It'd be fine though. Well, can I unload this? Nah, I don't think I can. Either way, we'll get a hay bale or we'll get a grass bale, which turns into the silage. But I do know I got 5 bales at 50,000 liters to take over to the animal dealer and make a pretty good profit after the contract is complete. Looks like that first bale's about to pop out. Let's see if it is hay, and looks like it is hay. No big deal there. I'm pretty sure we'll get it all sold off and it would be just fine. Let's dump these off at the animal dealer, get those sold off, and what is going on? Are they? Okay, they are disappearing. Okay, that just took a while because how big they were. But I got $5,746 from sold bales. Ooh, a lot lower than I thought it would be. A contract on field 88 is finished, bringing us up to $53,000. Now I can accept it and make that $20,000 extra. But I'm using the equipment on it, so I can't quite do that yet. Not sure if I'm too late on this one, but I don't think I'm going to have another 50,000 liter bale after this one that's going. But it does say 0% in the actual baler. 49,313 liters is about to kick out. I want to go ahead and change over the size of this bale, make sure I actually get as much as possible. So we'll just go and bump down to 125 centimeters and see how well that works, because I don't think I can kick it out as a partial, unfortunately. But I do believe there's a mod out there for that. Go ahead and fire it up on this part right here, and let's see if it does switch over. And I don't think it did switch over in time. I'm not sure. Maybe that percent is going up pretty fast. I don't know what 125 centimeters is. I feel like I didn't get it in time because I think we would already have a bale kick out. So this is probably all going to be wasted right here. Looks like it is all going to be wasted. 38,000 liters of grass here. I don't think I can turn it into silage. Let's see if I can figure something out. I'm not seeing anything on here. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I mean, we're going to make some pretty good money from the leftovers here. At least I think we will. Hopefully. I originally had a plan just to sell off the stuff that needs to go for the contract, or deliver the stuff that needs to go to the contract, that place only, which is to sell everything, and then take the leftovers over to the animal dealer, which pays it a little bit more. That's the thing, it just pays a little bit more. So I went ahead and loaded everything up instead. Going over to sell everything now. Let's see exactly how much money I get from this. I am really hoping the profits off this gives us enough money to buy the mowers I want. Yes, I said mowers. Well, it's going to be one on the back, one in the front. Why not? Let's see here. Looks like it is selling off right there, and it's all going to go at once. That is great. Contract on field 85 is finished. Come on. And that gives us $18,308 in sold bales. Got a feeling that is enough. Let's go ahead and complete these contracts out. See exactly how much money we end up with. I'm hoping it's enough. Let's put it that way. We'll go ahead and collect, and then all the leased items are returned, bringing us up to $112,000. Now let's go ahead and drop in that shop deliveries mod right there. Look at those mowers. Check the used vehicles first, make sure none of them went on sale or anything like that. Did check it before I picked out a mower, of course. I was going to try to get something on sale. I mean, that's the right thing to do, right? I mean, I do it on a game, but I don't do it in real life. I always got to buy new stuff in real life. I don't want to buy anything used. Nah, but this is what I'm going to go with right here. Part of the premium expansion pack, you got 9.4 meters. Then you got a 3.4 meter. Now, I believe the widest one you can go with is this right here, 12.3 meters. I just don't have the money for that. Don't even have the money for the back one by itself. So we'll eventually work our way up to that. 220 horsepower for this. We do have 220 horsepower. We'll go ahead and buy this. No customization options to it. And I believe it also has a swath drop in 14,000 for the front part. We'll buy that, leaving us with almost $26,000 left over, but we got our mowers. That was the main thing I wanted to do. Got the mowers. Now let's get those mowers out on the field. And I mean, we're going to test them out next episode because that's all the time I got here. Really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.